The Jeopardy Room with Stacy Keach as your narrator was adapted for radio by Dennis Etchison and written for The Twilight Zone by Rod Serling. Heard in the cast were Yasin Piyankov, Jamie Vann, Terry Berner, Katrina Lenk, Ned Noyes, Anna Sverutza, and Lisa Dotson. To learn more about the Twilight Zone radio dramas and to obtain audio cassettes and CDs of these programs, visit our website at twilightzoneradio.com. The producers of The Twilight Zone wish to thank CBS Enterprises, Carol Serling, Dennis Etchison, Dick Brescia Associates, Claire Simon Casting, Terry Jennings, XM Satellite Radio, Sirius Satellite Radio, our sponsors, and our radio affiliates for helping make this series possible. This copyrighted radio series is produced and directed by Carl Amari and Roger Wolski for Falcon Picture Group. Doug James speaking.
You unlock this door with the key of imagination. Beyond it is another dimension. A dimension of sound, a dimension of sight, a dimension of mind. You're moving into a land of both shadow and substance, of things and ideas. You've just crossed over into the Twilight Zone.
Here is your room, gentlemen.
Thank you.
I'll turn on the lamp.
Leave it off for now.
As you wish. I am sorry it's so small, sir.
It suits our purposes.
Where is the bath?
Down the hall.
The hall?
I can give you one with a private bath if you prefer.
No. I said this will do.
I'm afraid the dining room is closed at this hour, but you may take a meal at the cafe down the street.
We're not hungry, my friend and I.
Then I bid you good evening.
Good night. Check the window, Boris.
You chose the right room.
Of course.
There is Kuchenko, in his room, across the alley.
Binoculars?
Right here, Commissar.
Yes. See? The Major lies on his bed, but he does not sleep.
He will sleep very soon. Give me one shot with this rifle.
Not yet, Boris. That would be too easy.
Easy? A clean kill.
I have something more challenging in mind.
Something
along the lines of a game, perhaps.
I don't like games.
Not even a game of cat and mouse?
What for?
To make him squirm a bit before the hammer falls?
We waste time, Commissar.
Patience, my friend. Hand me the phone.
Who are you calling?
Hickory Dickory Dock.
Front desk.
Yes. Excuse me, but do you have a Mr. Kuchenko in your hotel?
One moment. Sorry, no one by that name.
But I happen to know that my friend is staying there. Perhaps he's registered under another name? Andreev?
I'll check. Yes, Mr. Andreev, room 963.
Very good. Will you connect me, please?
Yes, sir.
Look, he hears it.
Of course he does.
He rises from the bed to answer.
Yes?
This is Major Kuchenko. Hello? Major? Are you there? Major?
The cast of characters in our drama: a cat, a cat's assistant, and a mouse. This is the latter, the intended victim, who does not know but may have already guessed that he is to die. His name is Major Ivan Kuchenko, and he was lately an officer in the former Soviet Union. At this point, he has, if events go according to certain predetermined plans, perhaps 3 or 4 more hours of living. But an ignorance shared by both Major Kuchenko and his executioner is the fact that both have taken rooms at adjacent hotels in a section of the city located beyond the checkpoints of the Twilight Zone.
And now, The Twilight Zone and our story, The Jeopardy Room, with Stacy Keach as your narrator.
This is Major Kuchenko?
Who is calling?
Major Kuchenko, you don't know me,
Who is this?
but I have heard of your recent arrival here.
You have the wrong number.
And I wanted you to know that you have friends in this city.
Friends, you say? And they would be...
Good friends, Major. Staunch friends.
I know no one in this city.
May I impose upon you to remain in your room for a little bit? Your friends will make themselves known.
And who is this speaking? Is this a friend also?
A good friend, Major. Not known to you yet, perhaps, but soon to become acquainted.
And why must I... stay in my room?
We'll be making contact with you very shortly.
For what purpose?
Your welfare. Your well-being is our deepest concern, Major.
Now, Commissar.
Not yet, Boris. May I count on you to show some sense, Major? For your own safety, I urge you to remain in your room. You'll be seeing your friends before long. The mouse is in the trap.
He stands at the window. Now, Commissar.
Patience.
But I have him in the crosshairs. I could make his head leave his shoulders at this range.
That would give you pleasure, wouldn't it?
A great deal of pleasure, Commissar. Just say the word. Even when he lies down, I can still see his head.
I believe it, Boris. I know of your prowess, but put the gun away.
Put it away?
Lay it aside for a bit.
We're not going to kill him.
Ah, the eagerness of the young. They do not sip wine. They gulp it down like a soft drink. They do not fondle women. They devour them. They do not sniff at the essence of a perfume. They try to jam it into their nostrils. But now, consider the window across the way. The gentleman will die without question. But I want him to die, Boris, with finesse, with subtlety, with a degree of thought and care.
A killing is a killing. And if a man is to die, what does it matter how he dies?
Ever been to a bullfight, Boris?
A bullfight? No, Commissar. I've never had that pleasure.
A bullfight might serve to make the distinction. In such a contest, if the matador kills with grace, that is considered a good death.
So, there are good deaths and bad deaths, are there?
Precisely. There is death with art, and there is the death of the butcher. You, Boris, are a butcher. Now, that is an honorable profession of great usefulness, but I'm an artist. Oh, you will have a death tonight, within a few hours. But when it is over, we will have killed with artistry, Boris. Not with a meat cleaver or an explosive bullet or any other of the butcher's tools. This death will be like a ballet.
Yes?
Major Kuchenko?
Who is it?
A friend, Major. If you prefer, you can turn off the lights and find a hiding place. I'll come in with my hands up, palms open. Major Kuchenko?
And you are?
I am a friend. May I?
For a moment.
I would prefer that you put the gun away.
Not a chance. Were you the one on the telephone?
We had a brief chat earlier. Quite a place you have here. Who occupied it before you? A rat?
I have no luxury of choices.
Indeed not. In this respect, you are a very poor man of late. However, you have a bed, you have some pictures on the wall, and the floor without so much as a throw rug. An adequate accommodation, and a view of a brick building alongside. I suppose there are worse places to spend an evening, Major?
I know. I've been to many of them.
Indeed you have. Siberia is cold this time of year, is it not, Major? I'm told it's a most uncomfortable climate.
You've been told quite correctly. It's a freezing jungle.
A freezing jungle. Marvelous. Lovely imagery. Siberia is a freezing jungle.
It was. When it was part of the Union.
You make reference, of course, to the people who inhabited it.
I make reference to some people. Those who were in charge of that private resort.
It must have been unpleasant for you? At least sufficiently unpleasant to motivate you to renounce your native land and try to seek asylum elsewhere?
For a time. Asylum is no longer necessary under the new regime.
But of course the old ways die hard. Some of the same people remain in charge, and they might be concerned about their public perception in this new world. To the victors go the spoils, and that includes access to certain, let us say, sensitive information?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Really? But I think you do. You were a political prisoner. You served a term of 12 years. You escaped and you moved quickly when the borders were opened. To bring us up to date, you have made your way to a neutral country, somehow avoiding an official debriefing. You have made contact with certain foreign agencies, and now you're desperately trying to get on an airplane that will take you to a Western nation. But for some reason, you feel that you're still under surveillance?
Oh, it's more than a feeling. I know I'm under surveillance.
Do you know by whom?
I know very well.
Can you tell me who they are?
Look in the mirror. Commissar Vasilov.
Very discerning, Major. You remember faces?
I remember pain. I remember some interrogations that went on for many weeks. I had no calendar, but I made marks on the wall of my cell.
How resourceful.
I remember one particular man who smoked Balkan cigarettes in a long holder and stood in the corner of the room, smiling and nodding, making jokes, while I went from agony to agony.
So, Major, now we may dispense with the amenities. The masquerade, the little give and take of two strangers feeling each other out.
Agreed.
Now we get to the point. Do you honestly think that we would permit you to book passage on an aircraft out of here? That would be quite impossible. As a former member of the military, even as far back as 12 years ago, you have information that we would find embarrassing were it to be released elsewhere.
Why, if the government we worked for no longer exists?
Because the new government contains many of the same players reshuffled into different positions, and they have their new careers to consider. Consequently, Major, it is not to our advantage that you leave. It would, of course, be simpler and more convenient if you accompany me back to our embassy.
I am sick, tired, and torn, Vasilov. But I am not insane. I would sooner cut my wrists over a sink and bleed to death. That would be my choice in the matter.
You surely can't be serious, Major. I'm rather a connoisseur of the several hundred ways for a man to depart the earth. And you can believe me when I tell you the cutting of the wrist is not a particularly felicitous modus operandi. Quite apart from the pain, which of course must be attendant, is the fact that one dies slowly, and because of this, he has to be an eyewitness to his own demise. No, my dear friend, I'm afraid we are of two minds about that kind of death. But enough. I have brought you a small gift. Consider it a peace offering.
Careful.
Gently, Major. Gently. This happens to be a bottle of Amontillado. Quite rare and most pleasing to the palate.
I have to repeat what I told you before, Commissar. I'm not insane. I'm quite aware of what would happen to me if I drank any of that.
Why, Major, I'm disappointed in you. With your kind indulgence, allow me to use your own water glasses. If you assume this is to be cyanide or some other poison, you're quite wrong.
Am I?
Undoubtedly. You see, I don't share your death wish. I'm a healthy man with excellent expectations as to my longevity. No, indeed, Major. I was about to propose a social drink. The two of us. I'll drink first, and then you. Satisfactory?
Such ritual, Commissar. Such tribal rites. Yet you have only one purpose with me. Why don't you get it over with? If you're trying to disarm me and make me get rid of this pistol, it'll take more than a social wine.
Indeed, Major. Now, as to my business with you, we both know what that is.
Go ahead and say it.
Very well. I'm to see that you're dead by tomorrow morning. Is that plain enough?
Quite plain.
And you shall be, Major. With a degree of immodesty, I can say that I've killed 800 times you. But I've done it, Major, with subtlety, with originality, with ingenuity. I'm the last of the imaginative assassins, an artist of the profession, as it were. Excellent. Flavor. Bouquet, just the proper dryness. Really quite an exceptional wine. Join me, Major?
And now?
And now I will tell you something else. I will tell you something about you and me.
Please.
You, Major, are a malcontent, a genuine curiosity, a rebel with no cause to speak of. You have to go to prison camps, to interrogation centers, or hide in filthy little rooms. You can never accept that which is ordained.
And you?
I, on the other hand, am a survivor. I adapt to my situation. I haven't a large salary, and my job, at least the way it's laid out, is a rather dull one. Finding defectors and traitors and subversives and doing away with them. Now, I could do that with a high-powered rifle. I could do it with a homemade bomb. But I choose to exercise imagination and taste. In your case...
In my case?
In your case, I choose to prolong the game. And in the process of this prolongation, I've come up with what I think is a most bizarre and novel method of execution. One designed especially to challenge your talents. For we are worthy adversaries, you and I.
I feel weak. I feel...
Tell me what you feel, Major. Exactly. I want to know.
Why, you monster. You drugged me after all.
Indeed I have. And that poses an interesting question, doesn't it? How is it that we both can drink of the same wine, and yet I'm unaffected? Isn't that an interesting question, Major? Major?
My head. He's gone. But I'm still alive. So he wants to play a game. And he has left something behind. What is this?
Greetings, Major Kuchenko. I'm an exceptionally good judge of men.
Are you?
And in my judgment of you, I made an assumption that you are sufficiently observant to see the tape recorder on top of your dresser and curious enough to play it. How could you resist? This will also suggest to what complicated ends I'm willing to go to make a simple execution different and imaginative. First of all, to clear up one point. You may remember our discussion. Before I left you, I proposed a question. Isn't it odd that we both drank of the same wine, and how different the effect? Isn't it odd? Really quite incredible and bizarre. How can it be? In all honesty, Major, how do you explain it?
Go ahead. I'm listening. You...
Perhaps you have figured it out already. The truth is, I have been imbibing this particular drug for many years, a sort of experiment with myself as the subject. I have now reached a point where my physical tolerance has risen so that I can drink it by the gallon and remain quite unaffected. This in itself is a rather common and uninspired trick, a phenomenon well known to the scientific community. But you will also note, and I hope with a degree of pleasure, that you have not been poisoned. You're very much alive.
Where are you?
As you've probably perceived, I'm rather a gamesman when it comes to killing. I adhere to my own rules and ethics. Hence, Major Kuchenko, I have taken the liberty of removing your pistol so that you won't hurt yourself. Now listen to the following quite carefully. This is the game, and these are the rules. You have been asleep for roughly 3 hours. During that time, in addition to dictating this on the recorder, I have done the following. I have placed a booby trap in your room. It is not visible, but it is attached to a very common object that is in the room. If you trigger this object, it will detonate and you will immediately be blown up.
Why not get it over with now? Sadist.
Now, for a proposition. If during the next 3 hours you are able to find this booby trap and cut the wire, you will be permitted to leave the room alive and unharmed. This is a guarantee. You have my word on it.
Your word.
But the following conditions are of the essence, Major. You must actively search for this booby trap and you must find it and render it inactive. It goes without saying that, as of this moment, you are being observed.
How?
Attempt to turn out the lights and you will be shot. The moment you stop an active search, should you refuse to play the game, you will also be shot. If you are unable to find the trap within 3 hours or attempt to leave the room at any point during that time, I am afraid the same conditions apply. You will receive a bullet in the head. So there you have it, Major. Find the booby trap, cut its wires, and you're free. Fail to find it, or fail to look for it, you're dead. Look for it, find it, but fail to recognize it, you're also dead. Needless to say, Major Kuchenko, it is this latter occurrence that I rather expect and look forward to. As a fellow expert in tricks and deception, I think you will admit this situation has its own special imaginative quality.
Where are you? Where are you?
Over here, Major. Just across the way. So near and yet so far. Can't you see me? Doesn't the light reflect in my binoculars? Look, Major. Please look. Try, I implore you. Where have you been, Boris?
I brought food from the cafe.
Food is of no consequence. Quickly, he's awake.
Don't worry, Commissar. I have a clear shot anywhere in the room.
Hold your fire until I tell you.
But why such an easy target?
Too easy. That is the difference between us, Boris. You are a marksman, but I am a gamesman. And the game is afoot.
The picture frame? No. Too obvious. The ceiling. The light fixture. Possibility. Nothing. Oh, you think you are so clever, Commissar. So clever. The bed, then. Under the mattress.
The bed springs?
It might be.
Not the chair, though.
Still possible.
Where?
That would be telling. Go ahead and eat, Boris, before it gets cold. He's busy with the hunt for now. What did you bring?
Sandwiches. Have one, Commissar.
I never eat while I'm working. I'm like an athlete, Boris. Food is a distraction.
Food is good.
It makes one sluggish, affects the concentration. The morning will come soon enough. Over here, Kuchenko, just across the alley. Don't you see?
He sees nothing.
But surely a fragment of light, a stray reflection. Perhaps he has seen us. Yes, he must know, but he refuses to acknowledge. He is too proud. He knows he must do this on his own and will not give me the satisfaction.
The bookshelf. Or the books themselves. Which one? An atlas? A novel? The Bible, of course. It's already been moved an inch, 2 inches. But the wire? Where? One way to find out. The bookcase itself, then. Behind the books. In the wood, the nails. Or under the floorboards. Wait, think. Where would I put it? You want a real battle of wits, Vasilov? You've got it. Think. 4 walls. Ceiling. Light fixture. Floor. A picture. Bed with frame. Box springs. Mattress. Headboard. A night table. Bookshelf. Dresser. Window. Desk. First the drawers. The top one. Slowly.
What is he doing now?
The desk. He's down on his hands and knees removing the 2 bottom drawers so he can see what's under the top one. Bravo, Major. Good thinking.
Is that where you put it?
The possibility exists. Look at him, glistening like a mackerel. He stops to wipe the sweat from his eyes.
And?
And now he looks under the top drawer, crawling on his back. Yes! I think he's got it.
Let me kill him.
Don't be a fool. There are rules. Now he sees a length of wire. He grasps it between his fingertips very, very carefully, and he has removed it.
Something is wrong with the bomb?
I doubt it.
Then it was not in the drawer?
Oh, there is a piece of coat hanger I placed there. A decoy. A drawer would be common, uninspired. And I'm not, you'll forgive the modesty, a common executioner.
Where is it, Commissar?
In a most ingenious place. Really, quite an ingenious place.
Not in the books, the desk, the mattress.
Think of another common object in that room, Boris.
I have it.
Yes?
The doorknob.
Interesting idea.
Then where?
I'd rather not tell you at the moment, Boris. I think you'll enjoy the next few minutes more if you share the Major's ignorance.
You seem very sure.
Sure?
That he'll find the trap. You take a risk.
Not at all. That's not what I'm sure of. That is to say, I'm reasonably sure he'll find it, given his mental capacity, but he'll find it too late.
He's looking toward us.
But he can't see us. It's quite dark in here, and it wouldn't matter if he did see us.
Now he's returning to the table.
You're getting warm, my young friend.
The ashtray.
Extremely warm, but not hot.
Where then? Please, Commissar, please tell me.
Take the glasses. What do you see?
He stands over the telephone. He is reaching out.
Hot now, Boris? Extremely hot?
Oh, he has picked it up. I thought for a minute there,
You thought what?
the telephone.
Precisely. The telephone.
But he just lifted the receiver.
Indeed. He lifted the receiver to call out. If, on the other hand, the Major's telephone were to ring and he were to answer it,
That's it, isn't it? If he picks up the phone after it rings...
you have it now, my friend. When the Major's phone rings and he answers it, I have placed a tiny bottle of nitroglycerin inside the mechanism. The explosion will only occur after the ring and the lifting of the receiver, at which point the electrical contact will be made, and Major Kuchenko will not even have time to say hello.
But what if no one calls?
Oh, someone will. I promise you, someone will.
Front desk.
This is the party in 963. I was wondering
Yes, sir?
if you might have the number of another hotel.
Another hotel?
The one next door, across the alley.
That would be the Grand. You can find it in the directory, in the table by your bed. Dial 9 first, then the number.
I see. Thank you. Vasilov? I know you're there, Vasilov. The game is not over yet.
Do you have the time, Boris?
What?
The time.
10 minutes to 5. Almost done, Commissar.
He's tried almost everything. He has 10 more minutes.
Hadn't I best go over there now and finish it?
No, my young friend. That would be impetuous. It would also be a bit embarrassing if someone were to see you.
At this hour, the streets are empty.
Quite apart from the fact that I wanted this to be imaginative, I also wanted subtlety. I should like our quarry to die in his room without our being there.
Opportunity is running out.
Then I do believe that it's time to, shall we say, accelerate the process? Hotel Mont Blanc? Would you dial room 963, please? Thank you. I'll wait.
There it goes. He's walking toward it.
What's the fool doing? Why doesn't he answer it?
I can't tell. He has his back to the window.
Turn around so I can see.
Now, Commissar.
No. Would you dial 963 one more time, please? Yes, I know it didn't answer. Ring it again. What's he doing, Boris?
His back is still to me.
It can't be busy.
I don't know.
What's he doing? Use the glasses.
He's turning around, lighting a cigarette.
He's mocking me.
Now, he suddenly dropped from sight.
Kill him.
I can only see the top of his head. He's moving across the room.
Do it! You missed, you fool.
He's at the door.
Again!
He's gone out of the room.
And you missed him. You missed, you idiot!
Flight 17 to Rome, Paris, and New York, now pre-boarding.
Ticket, sir.
Ticket? Oh, yes.
Mr. Andreev. Passport?
Right here.
I see.
Is anything wrong?
No, sir. Everything seems to be in order. How many bags?
No luggage.
Not even a carry-on?
I'm traveling light.
Then here's your seat assignment. Please go to gate 17.
How much time do I have?
Boarding for coach class begins in 5 minutes.
Good.
Sir?
Thank you. I'll be there.
What a mess he left behind.
Like a pigsty.
He tore the bed apart and the furniture. Oh, just look. Oh, even my poor little tape recorder.
Commissar,
Yes, Boris?
it would have been better, wouldn't it,
What would?
if I had taken his head off in the first place?
You mean if we had slaughtered him like an animal? I love your style, Boris. You should have been a pig farmer.
Our man would have been dead by now.
He would have been dead if we had beaten him to death with mallets too. But anyone can die that way. And any stupid, insensitive fool can kill that way. No, this is a man of quality, with a resourceful mind, similar, you might say, to his executioner. He deserves a better ending, as do I. But that's all right. I have time. I'll get him in the next city, now that I know my adversary.
We will be able to track him?
Most certainly. The old network still functions, though in a much different way. I have the same contacts, no matter what they now call themselves. Importers, exporters, businessmen of various stripes, here and abroad. It's marvelous, you know? Really marvelous. Think of the possibilities. Other, even more ingenious methods of doing away with Kuchenko and his kind.
I still think we should have chased him.
Not at all. He would have gotten away. And even if he hadn't, it would mean that a thick-headed clod like you is more efficient than I. And this I reject, Boris. This I reject in toto.
Look at this. A bottle of wine. I can only find one glass.
Throw it away.
One drink, Commissar.
I said no.
But there is more than half left.
This is not for you.
But why?
Do you know much about Amontillado?
I know about vodka.
Of course, you and all the other potato growers. Give me the glass.
Here.
Believe me, it wouldn't agree with you. It's an acquired taste.
Yes, Commissar. If you say so.
I say so. There are some secrets that you're not ready to learn. But in time, Boris. In time. For now, I need you awake and alert.
That's right. I do what you say, as always. But so far, your methods are not very effective. The men who pay us, they will not be impressed.
And you will make a report? Only I can do that. I am the one they listen to.
I can request another assignment.
You're free to do so.
Until then, I take no further orders from you.
As you wish. You might want to reconsider, though. The resort in Siberia may be closed, but there are others. We have allies. All it would take is a single phone call. Comrade Boris, uncooperative, recalcitrant, unwilling to follow instructions. In this new order, there are not many positions for the uneducated, the blockheads with families. Yes?
Well,
You want to say something?
I withdraw my complaint.
What's that? I didn't hear you.
I am tired, Commissar. I say many things when I am tired.
You wish to apologize?
Yes.
Very well. I will take it under advisement. In the meanwhile, see if Major Kuchenko left anything behind. Check the closet, the drawers.
Yes, Commissar.
And life goes on. The sun comes up and we arise to meet another day, to prevail by our wits and our wits alone.
I'll get it, Commissar.
No, Boris!
I don't want...
Fool, no!
I'm sorry, sir. Your party doesn't answer.
No?
It doesn't ring at all now.
You're sure? Mont Blanc Hotel, room 963.
Strange. The line is suddenly dead.
Thank you, operator. That means my message got through.
Flight 17 Transocean Airways now departing for New York City via Belgrade, Paris, Rome, London, final call.
963
Major Ivan Kachinko on his way west, on his way to freedom, a freedom bought and paid for by a most stunning ingenuity. Exit a gunman named Boris and one Commissar Vasilov, who forgot that there are two sides to an argument and two parties on every line. This has been a collect call, placed direct to you from a phone booth located somewhere in the Twilight Zone.
More from the Twilight Zone after this.
You are about to enter another dimension, a dimension not only of sight and sound, but of mind, a journey into a wondrous land of imagination. Next stop, the Twilight Zone. Hi, this is Stacy Keach. I'd like to take a moment to tell you about our Twilight Zone website at twilightzoneradio.com. At twilightzoneradio.com, you'll find the latest information on these Twilight Zone radio dramas, including behind-the-scenes photographs, plus the newest product releases, trivia contests, ways to contact us, other Twilight Zone-related info and merchandise, plus links to other fascinating websites. So make your next stop twilightzoneradio.com.
Visit twilightzoneradio.com to purchase these Twilight Zone radio dramas on cassette and CD, or call toll-free 1-866-989-ZONE. That's 1-866-989-9663.
You unlock this door with the key of imagination. Beyond it is another dimension, a dimension of sound, a dimension of sight, a dimension of mind. You're moving into a land of both shadow and substance, of things and ideas. You've just crossed over into the Twilight Zone.
What's the matter, Elwyn? Don't you like to dance?
I need a breath of fresh air is all. Well, don't stay out here too long. The dance is just getting started. Billy Ben, that you?
Who were you expecting?
You're late.
Sure, I'm late, pretty thing. I've been to town today.
Why didn't you take me with you?
I did the next best thing. Thought of you every step of the way.
You got a sweet and lying tongue.
And you are a fair young thing.
What did you do in town? Stop trying to kiss me. What will folks say?
There's nobody here. Just you and me and the man in the moon.
You're a right high-spirited man to have walked to town and back.
I was there for a right high-spirited reason.
Looking at all the pretty girls, I'll bet, in their fancy clothes and high-heeled shoes.
None as pretty as you. Close your eyes.
What are you putting on my finger?
You can open them now.
Why, that's the prettiest ring I ever did see. It sparkles even in the light of the moon.
It's a genuine zircon.
Oh, Billy, I'm proud enough to cry. I love you with all my enduring life.
And I the same for you.
Can I show it to everybody?
If that would pleasure you.
Oh, how the girls will envy me. Come on, let's go in the barn.
The Twilight Zone has existed in many lands and many times. It has its roots in history, in things that happened long ago and got handed down from one generation to another. And in the telling, the story gets added to and embroidered on until what might have happened in the time of the Druids sounds as if it took place yesterday in, say, the Blue Ridge Mountains. Like the story you're about to hear. Even though such tales are best told by an elderly grandfather on a cold winter's night by the fireside, if possible, in the southern hills of the Twilight Zone.
And now, the Twilight Zone and our story, Jess Bell, starring Stephanie Weir. with Stacy Keach as your narrator.
Friends, now that everybody's here, I am proud to bid you welcome. I want everybody to dance till you wear out the fiddler and eat till you let your belt out to the last notch. My land was good to me this year. The good Lord blessed it with rain when rain was needed and a kindly sun to follow. And this barn is heavy with the yield of it. But that's just one reason to celebrate here tonight. A decent, good, and true man came to me and asked for the hand of my daughter, Elwyn. She has my enduring love. And now I've given her my blessing to marry Billy Ben Turner.
Oh, Elwyn, I'm so glad for you.
Thank you.
You must be so proud.
I am. Excuse me for a minute. Billy?
Yes, honey?
What's wrong with Jezebel?
Huh?
Well, look at her. She's walking out.
Going home early, I reckon.
See if you can talk her into staying.
She'll come back if she's of a mind to.
Night's young yet. Ruin my party if folks start leaving early. Go on.
Okay, I'll do what I can. Jezebel?
Don't you come near me.
I was hoping you'd wish us well.
You'll have nothing from me but my curses.
No need for you to take on so, Jezebel.
Do you want me to go in there and throw my arms around her, tell her I'm glad?
Jess, I'm sorry.
You weren't sorry the first night you came whistling up Eagle Rock Trail. I was washing supper dishes and heard you call my name, remember? And I ran like the wind to meet you.
Jess, don't.
All those things you told me, I believed. Remember when we clung together in the sweet night grass on Eagle Rock Mountain and the moonlight made the sea of silver mist on the fog below?
I remember.
And the day we ran together through the Scotch broom field and the sun was blazing down and we fell together and you touched me and the fire in me burned as hot as the white sun.
The fire has gone to ashes now, Jezebel.
It still burns inside.
It's different with Elwyn and me.
Her pretty clothes and her daddy's land. Is that the difference, Billy Ben?
No, that's not the difference. I love her in a quiet way.
I don't want to know. You tell your love a thing for me, will you, Billy Ben?
What's that?
Tell her not to start making her wedding dress right away.
Why tell her a thing like that?
Because she ain't married you yet, Billy. Maybe she never will.
Fair was Ellie Glover, fair was Jezebel. Both they loved the same man, and both they loved him well.
Go away.
I've got to see you.
If you come to my house, just walk right in. I don't ask nobody here.
Granny Hart?
What do you bother an old woman for this time of night?
Folks say you got power.
Folks say a lot of things.
They say that all of Moses Crowley's cows sickened and died after he shot that hawk you used to keep.
That hawk was my pet. He used to roost at the black pine tree outside the door.
And when Molly Unger's baby was dying of fever, Molly went somewhere and got a potion for him. Folks said she came here.
She did. And that baby lived, too, didn't he?
Lived, but he's cursed with fits. His mama don't let him out of the house.
What else do they say of me?
They say you're a witch.
Sugar, if I was a witch, I'd be flying around on my broom instead of sitting here at home minding my own business.
Whatever you are, will you help me?
Depends, sugar.
I want to win a man's love.
Womankind's got her own kind of witchcraft for that.
He was mine for a while. Came sneaking off at night and kept it quiet what went on between him and me. Never took me any place for the world to know. He made me promises. Made them when his face was hot as blood and forgot them just as soon as he was 10 feet from my door.
Don't know much about men, do you, sugar?
Only him.
What man?
Billy Ben Turner.
Ooh, a pretty one he is, with strong, round arms to hold a girl.
And a fickle heart like the whole race of men.
How you want him to love you, gal? There's lots of ways of loving.
Tell me some kinds.
As many as there are people.
Could you make him love me like he did? When he couldn't let a night pass without seeing me. When he'd fight if any other man so much as looked at me.
How much money did you bring me?
I don't have any money.
Then how do you expect to pay me?
I'll give you my pearl hairpin. The pearl is real, brought back from across the seas by my daddy in one of the wars. And the stick is made of silver.
Ah! Silver! Put it out of my sight. That all you got to offer me?
That's everything on earth I own, save the clothes on my back.
You better go home, gal. Live your life without Billy Ben Turner.
I won't have any life without him. You've got to help me.
There's something I can give you, but the price is high.
I told you I didn't have any money.
Tain't money.
If it's in my power, I'll pay it.
Oh, it's in your power.
What is the price?
You'll know in the midnight hour of time.
Whatever it is, I'll pay.
Take this little bottle. Drink.
All right. What was that?
The first sign of your new self.
Does he love me now?
After his eyes fall next on your face, they'll never look at another woman as long as they can look on you.
Billy?
Honey, what's wrong?
I feel faint.
Well, let's go in the corner. You're trembling.
The night's turned cold.
Seemed cold to me.
I felt a cold wind, and something on the wind, like my own voice crying far, far away. I wish our wedding were already done.
And me. Give me a kiss.
Is kissing all you think about?
Everybody choose your partners.
I'm a fool for dancing, too.
Then let's not keep the fiddler waiting.
Hey, there's Jezebel. She come back.
Come on, Jezebel. Be my partner.
Why, thank you, John.
Now change partners and circle round. First man in the circle, choose your girl.
Go on round, Billy. I'll be waiting.
Hello, Billy Ben.
Jess, you look different.
Dance with me. Just us two.
Well, all of a sudden I don't feel much like dancing.
Let's go someplace.
Billy, are you going to dance with me or not?
In a little while, Elwyn. I gotta go outside. Come on, Jezebel.
Where's he going?
Come along, Elwyn. You sit with Mother for a while. Maddie?
Oh, Daddy. I never in my life. What come over the boy?
Whatever it was, he better get over it, or he'll answer to me.
It's a shame and a disgrace. If Billy Ben expects you to marry him after this, he'll have to think again.
He won't be marrying me.
I'm glad you got spirit, child.
I'd still have him if I could. If this very minute he would come back in that door and call my name, I'd go running to him.
I'd not let you shame yourself so.
But he'll not be back. I won't even get the chance. Jezebel bewitched him. Just before she took him away, he turned and looked at me. It was like he'd never seen my face before.
The scent of your hair is enough to drive a man crazy.
You're a master hand with sweet words, Billy Ben Turner.
When we're married, it'll be hateful to leave you of a morning.
I won't let you leave. I'll lock the door and keep you home all day.
And how will we live if I don't work my land?
When you go into the fields, I'll hide behind a juniper tree and sing songs to tease you home again.
And where will the money come from for the pretties I'll buy you?
What will you buy me?
Dresses of silk and combs for your hair, rings for your fingers, and...
There's only one ring I want.
If it's in my power, I'll get it for you.
Oh, you can get it all right, Billy Ben. All you gotta do is ask Elwyn to give it back.
I reckon she's gonna hate me now.
She can't hate any more than she can love. What'd you ever see in that girl, anyhow?
I forget.
You're a right fickle man, Billy Ben. Maybe you'll forget me, too, one day.
Hang me for a fool if I ever leave your side.
Looks like the moon is going down. I better go.
I won't let you. I'm gonna keep you here all night.
I can't.
Why not?
Mama's home by herself. She'll worry about me.
You never worried about your mama before.
Let me go.
I don't want you away from me.
Billy Ben, let go of my arm.
What'd you do that for?
I told you, it's late. I can't be here anymore.
All right, then. It don't matter, Jezebel. Can nothing change the love I hold for you?
I have to go home.
Hold up.
Just leave me be.
I'll walk you, sure enough.
I said good night.
Just one more kiss.
No!
Who was that brought you home?
Nobody, Mother. Go back to bed.
Honey, don't go right to bed. Come sit a spell and tell me about the dance.
In the morning. Good night.
Jezebel, what you locking yourself in your room for?
Because I don't want you to see what I am now.
By day she knew a woman's form, by night a witch's spell. For love of Billy Turner, accursed was Jezebel.
Honey?
Oh, Billy Ben.
I didn't mean to scare you, Jess. What are you sitting out here in the woods for?
I was just thinking.
I got something for you. Hold out your hand.
Ellie's ring.
Jess's ring now. It belongs to the one I love, and the one I love is you. Every minute I'm away from you is a suffering and a torment.
What do you know about suffering and torment?
I know it's finding a girl who's your heart's craving and having her keep putting the wedding day off.
There's all kinds of torment in the world. Like the one that comes from buying something and finding out that the price is dear.
What did you buy that cost so dear, Jess?
Something I love.
Do you love it still?
Better than life.
Better than me?
Nothing I love better than you.
I've been to see the preacher today, Jess.
What did you want with him?
You've been taking so long to set the day. I said it myself. He's gonna marry us next Sunday.
I can't be ready by then.
I spoke to your mama. Your wedding dress will be all sewed. My house is clean. Everything new and waiting for you.
Oh, Billy.
Jess, have you changed your mind?
No.
Then why keep putting the wedding day off?
I just can't tell you, Billy.
There's no room for secrets between you and me. Wait, where you going?
I have to be gone from you for a while.
Stay now, Jess. I got a craving to be with you every minute.
Let me go, Billy.
Never knew a man could have such love as I hold for you. There's no peace from it, Jess. It burns in my brain night and day. I tell you...
Let me go.
Ow! What'd you scratch me for? Billy Ben Turner. Have you gone and fallen in love with a hellcat?
Womb of frog and heart of bat, tongue of sparrow, blood of cat, grasshopper's eyes and lizard skin, yolk of egg from a strangled hen, cud of cow and poppy seed, snout of swine and adder's weed, graveyard dust and breast of dove, bubble, bubble, wine of love.
Didn't you hear me knocking?
Never let trouble in the door if I can help it.
How do you know I'm in trouble?
Child, there's little I don't know.
Then maybe you can help me.
You change your mind, now you got what you want?
I haven't got what I want.
Don't tell me, child, that you haven't got the love of Billy Ben Turner.
Oh, I've got his love, all right. But I can't take it, for fear he'd find out the price I paid. It's the same as if my heart's been cut out and a stone put where the heart was.
It ain't your heart, gal.
What then?
Oh, everybody's got a different name for it. Some call it a soul.
That was in the bargain, too?
That's always in the bargain when you barter with witches.
You said you weren't a witch, that you just had power.
Well, you might as well know the truth, because you're one, too. I changed you, sugar.
Then change me back.
Gal, you can't ever change. What you are is what you're going to be till you die.
Then I hope I die soon.
You're looking at it all wrong. Be a witch and take a witch's pleasure. Take the man you bargained for.
Don't you think I want to? But how long do you think I'd keep him if he found out what happens when the clock strikes 12? That's the worst of all. Waking up when it's over and not knowing what I've done. Please, I promise I'll pay.
Your promises don't mean a thing. You're already trying to get out of paying for the first favor I did you.
I can't live this way.
Take what you bargained for, gal.
It's not fair to Billy Ben.
Then go away from here, witch. I've got no time for you.
I tell you, I can't do that to Billy Ben. Billy Ben?
Jess, I've been out of my mind. I've searched the county over for you, cursing myself every step of the way. Jess, where you been?
I went off by myself.
Did you think about me?
You were all I thought about.
And did you think about me with love?
Yes, Billy.
I won't try to talk you into a quick wedding anymore. Whatever it is that's on your mind, you don't even have to tell me. You set your own day for the wedding.
There will be no wedding, Billy Ben.
Oh, don't say a thing like that.
Not between you and me.
I'd as soon hear my death bell is what you're saying.
I'd as soon hear my own death bell as say it.
To forget it was said. I love you, Jess Bell. I want you for my wife.
You wouldn't want me long. One night and you'd turn away from me.
Curse me for a fool if ever that day should come.
Your flesh would crawl and you would hide your face from me. I set you free, Billy. Take this ring back.
It belongs here, on your finger.
Hear that?
A night bird calling his mate.
But his mate won't come. I saw her on the trail tonight, winging up against the sky, but then a Nighthawk swooped up out of the pines and tore her breast open. She fell at my feet and ran off into the bushes to die. A nightbird calling to a mate that's dead is the lonesomest sound in the world. It would grieve me too much to do that to you.
Jess, it wasn't an omen. It don't mean you're gonna die.
Billy Ben, if I saw Old Man Death come walking down Eagle Rock Trail, I'd run to meet him and I'd beg him on my knees to take me with him.
Jess, what is it that's cursing you? I got a right to know.
It's late. I've got to go.
Not yet.
Billy Ben, if you love me, stand aside. It's my time.
Jess!
Jess-Belle!
An awful night was spent by all. On Eagle Rock did dwell. Strange things were seen by moonlight's fall, but none saw Jess-Belle.
This is Billy Ben's place. But how?
Take the man you bargained for. Give him a witch's love.
No.
Nothing can change your sugar. Witch you are and witch you'll always be.
No.
You've paid the price. Take what you've paid for. Take what you've paid for. Take what you've paid for.
Billy Ben!
What? Jess-Belle.
Morning.
You all right?
Of course I am. Sorry about last night.
Me too. I never saw such a night. Fell asleep at the kitchen table. The animals in the barn kept crying out. The cow got fractious and nearly kicked the stall down. Sheep bleating like they were seeing wolves. I had to go out 2 or 3 times to quiet them.
Let me fix you some breakfast.
Now there's my girl. I'll start the fire.
I'll fix it for you every morning, and your dinner and your supper too. Then go up on the hill and pick wildflowers to make the place nice.
Honey, ain't I been begging you to do just that?
I made up my mind. Next Sunday, come what may, I'll be your wife.
Oh, Jess.
You're a long way from home, Ellie Glover.
Oh, hello, Jess.
What are you doing up here on Eagle Rock?
I came to pick some flowers.
Same as me. Lots of wild ones around. There's a patch of old maid's fern farther up the mountain.
I notice a lot of vixenwort around myself.
I just come from seeing Billy Ben. Fixed his breakfast for him.
I reckon that's no concern of mine.
He's going to marry me when the circuit preacher comes next Sunday.
I wish you happiness for his sake.
You still love him, Ellie? Still dream about his strong arms and his sweet talk?
I'll love no other man.
How come you never tried to get him back?
The last time I saw his face, he was under a magic spell. Even the love I hold for him couldn't break it. Oh, there's ways, but such ways end bad.
What ways you talking about?
I think you know.
Jealous, ain't you?
No. Heartsick. To see wrong done to a good man.
I hear there's a wildcat loose in the county. Ain't you scared to be out here?
I'll be home by dark. It won't venture out till nightfall.
No telling what a wildcat'll do.
I reckon we don't have much to fear. My daddy says that killer cat will be dead by morning.
Since when can your daddy look in the future and tell what's gonna be?
He's going hunting for that cat tonight. Him and Obed Miller and Billy Ben. All the men in the county.
Billy Ben didn't say nothing to me.
My daddy's gone over to ask him right now. If that cat's smart, it'll stay home tonight.
Maybe.
Stand still, Jess. You're as nervous as a fox in a forest fire.
Mama, is it going to take you all night to fix that helm?
You never would have had such a fine wedding dress without Billy Ben hadn't give me the money, you know that?
I saw Ellie Glover today, up on the mountain picking wildflowers.
How did she look?
Sickly, like she might die soon.
Why, I didn't even know the poor thing was ailing. I ought to fix some of that tonic I used to make and take it to her.
You and your tonics. You're worse than Granny Hart.
Granny Hart?
Everybody knows she sells old potions and things.
She ain't sold any to you, has she?
Don't talk crazy.
It always struck me peculiar how Billy Ben turned from Elwyn on the very night their betrothal was announced. Turned from Elwyn and gave his love to you.
Loved me long before he ever loved her.
Loved her enough to want to marry, then turned away from her. Why, Jess?
Don't ask me. Men are strange people.
Sometimes they do strange things because of potions and powders. Is that what made him blind to every other woman?
Oh, where would I get the money for potions and powders?
That old woman don't always ask for money. Jess, how did you pay her? Oh, God, Jess, how did you pay her?
With my flesh, my blood, and my soul, and my heart, and my head, I paid dear for Billy Ben.
Kneel down with me. Let us pray.
It's too late, Mama. My prayers aren't heard in heaven anymore.
Then I'll find a way to help you.
If you want to see me alive again, bolt my door tonight. And no matter what happens, don't open it till morning comes.
Okay, man, you know what to do. Kind of late in the year for a big cat to be roaming these parts. By this time, they usually ranging farther south.
Luther?
Billy Ben?
I brought my shotgun. Howdy, fellas.
Howdy.
Got a full moon. That cat'll be out tonight for sure, hungry or not.
This ain't a hungry cat. Kills for the pleasure of it.
Hunger or pleasure, a full moon will fetch him out.
Howdy, Obed.
Howdy, Luther. Howdy, man. Brought my gun and my hound dog. Nothing gets past old Daisy.
Good, good. Well, I reckon everybody's here that's coming. Let's pull out.
You okay in here, Jezebel?
It's late, Mama. Go to sleep and let me be.
But it's almost 12 o'clock. Jess! How'd you break the window? Where have you run off to?
Hold on, man. I think old Daisy found something.
Which way?
Over there, through the trees. She struck a trail.
That's my land. We come full circle.
Quiet, Blue. What's the matter with you? What's the matter, Blue? Having a bad dream? Nothing's gonna hurt you. What are you looking at? Something up in the loft? What is it? An owl? Why are you scared of it?
Ellie! Ellie!
Up there! Look out, Daddy!
Daisy, come here.
Raise the lantern.
Never seen no cat like that.
black as night, it is. Shoot, men!
I think we got it.
Where'd he go? Hold your lanterns high.
It's gone.
Can't just disappear.
The cat was a witch.
Never seen nothing like
Daddy?
That thing hurt you, Ellie?
No, Daddy. I fainted is all.
You see it, Billy?
I sure did. Nothing here now.
Well, our work is done for the night. Go on home, men. Whatever it was ain't here no more. Can you stand up, Ellie?
I think so.
I'll help her, sir.
You do that while I tell her mother she's all right.
I'm fine, Daddy. I'll just be a minute.
Here, take my arm.
Did it hurt you, Billy Ben?
No, I'm all right. I'm enduring glad to see Ellie. Pretty as always.
It's good to see you, Billy.
It's been a long spell.
Yes, it has. What's that shiny thing in your hand?
It was right next to you where you fell, like it dropped down from the loft.
Looks like the ring.
It sure is. The same one I gave to you once. Only how did it get here?
Maybe it's an omen.
Elwyn, I'd appreciate it if I could come and sit up with you again some night.
That would pleasure me right fine, Billy. Come whenever you feel like it, and make it soon.
Warm was Ellie Glover, cold dead was Jezebel, and husband would be Billy Ben of the one he loved so well.
Come on in.
Hello, Billy.
Miss Ossie, what are you doing here?
I won't stay but a minute, Billy Ben. Just wanted to wish you all the happiness in the world on your wedding day.
I appreciate it, Miss Ossie, but won't you be at the wedding?
I wouldn't spoil the day for Elwyn. She'd see me and think of Jezebel.
There's no shadow of Jezebel between Ellie and me.
God grant there never will be.
A full year now Jezebel's been dead.
How do you know she's dead, Billy?
I saw her die.
Billy, I brought you something. This pearl and silver stick pin. It used to belong to Jezebel.
Poor Jess. I appreciate it, Miss Ossie.
It's made of silver, and silver is one thing a witch is scared of.
What witch could want to harm Ellie?
There's a terrible thing I've got to tell you. A secret about Jezebel.
What secret?
That same night she disappeared, she mentioned Granny Hart. Jezebel was witched. It's a bitter thing for a mother to know that her only child's a witch. Billy, she ain't dead.
I was there. Fired some shots myself.
Billy, some months back, I went into Jezebel's room. Sitting on her pillow was a wart toad. I grabbed a broom and brought it down with all my might. That toad disappeared in a puff of smoke.
It could have been a cloud of dust.
It was the spirit of Jezebel. Another night, a bat flew in the house. I tried to kill it, but it turned to smoke too.
Miss Ossie, I saw her die.
Don't you know you can't kill a witch? They just change into something else.
If a person is good and strong, then a witch can't harm them. Ellie will have nothing to fear from Jezebel. And now, Miss Ossie, I'm going to be late for my wedding if I don't hurry.
I hope and pray, Billy, there'll be no one there who wasn't invited.
To love and to cherish till death do us part.
To love and to cherish till death do us part.
According to God's holy ordinance, and thereto I plight thee my troth.
according to God's holy ordinance, and thereto I plight thee my troth.
Those whom God hath joined together, let no man put asunder. I now pronounce you man and wife.
Come on, honey, let's get on home.
Yes. Billy Ben looked a mite nervous, like he was going to pass out.
Well, I remember feeling the same way when I married you.
Oh, you get along now.
Here we are, sweet thing.
Billy Ben, are you going to let your bride walk across your threshold?
Never.
Now put me down if I'm going to get changed out of this pretty dress. Billy!
What's the matter?
Something has hold of my arm.
It ain't me.
But I can feel it.
What are you doing?
I don't know.
What'd you do that for?
It wasn't me.
It sure was your hand.
Oh, Billy, I drew blood. I never did that of my own will. Something took hold of me and moved my hand.
I didn't see nothing, Ellie.
There's something in this room. Something we can't see nor hear. Something evil. Can't you feel it?
Not sure.
Look, a mouse on your grandfather clock.
Ellie, careful!
Oh, Billy, it could have killed me.
I've got you, honey.
It was a mouse, as black as night. Take me home.
This is your home now.
But something doesn't want me here.
I know what it is that's trying to chase you out. Sit down. Hold on to this Bible. I gotta be gone from you a short time. Do you trust in the Lord?
Yes.
Then His word will keep you safe. If the devil himself comes in this room, don't leave that chair.
Doors open.
Granny Hart, I'm short on time.
You need a new sweetheart?
I got one, and I just made her my wife.
Ellie Glover with the golden hair. Ah, she's a beauty.
I'll not have her beauty long unless you tell me how to rid myself of a witch.
Jezebel don't like you being married. I'm the one who witched that gal, so she could win your love, Billy Ben.
I never wanted no witch's love.
Witch's love is wild and sweet. Humans don't know nothing about it.
I know enough that if anything happens to Ellie, I couldn't live without her.
Jezebel won't hurt your little wife. She's just pleasuring herself a little, teasing and having a good time.
Granny, my wife's alone. I gotta get back to her.
Then go, boy. Nothing holding you here.
How can I rid myself of Jezebel?
You could kill her.
There's nothing to kill. She just turns to smoke and then comes back again.
There's ways. What you gonna pay me?
I brought money.
Not enough to kill a witch.
This is all I got. Take it or leave it.
I'll take it. Now go home. Get a dress that Jezebel has worn. Hang it up so it looks like she's standing there. And then, if you're man enough, stab it through the heart with silver.
I'll do it. It's got to be one she wore.
This was to be her wedding dress. She put it on once when I was making it.
Thank you, Ossie. For me and my bride.
And Billy, if your hand fails you, remember there was a good part to Jezebel, too, and that part of her would bless you for ending her torment.
told you not to leave the house.
I wanted to wait for you out here. What's that package?
Stay outside a minute longer. That thing you felt was the spirit of Jezebel. She was a witch, Ellie, but I know how to get rid of witches.
All right, but...
You'll never be rid of me.
Jezebel.
Come on, Billy Ben. Dance with me in the moonlight.
No, get away!
Let me in.
Take the dress. Hang it up like she's standing here, okay? Now, the stick pin.
Oh, Billy. Oh, what have you done?
Stabbed you through the heart, just like Granny Hart said.
Oh.
Now I'm giving you your eternal rest.
Oh, Billy.
Goodbye, Jezebel.
I loved you, Billy Ben. Billy Ben.
Nothing left but the dress. Ellie! Ellie, let hell swallow me if I've killed you too.
Billy, I remember a wedding. Did I dream that?
No, you're my pretty little wife.
Then I should be cooking you some supper. Help me up.
Not too fast.
Look up there, Billy Ben. That star just danced in the sky, then went shooting down behind Eagle Rock Mountain. My mama says when you see a fallen star, it means a witch has died.
So I've heard tell. Come on inside. It's our wedding night.
Fair was Ellie Glover, dark was Jezebel. Both they loved the same man, and both they loved him well.
A tale told in one form or another, as long as there have been people to tell it. And if you're thinking it's just a fairy story, here's a piece of advice. The next time the moon is up, put another stick on the campfire. And if you see a falling star, be sure to make a wish. It just might keep you safe from the great darkness out there. A darkness that extends all the way from the Blue Ridge Mountains to the Twilight Zone.
Jezebel, starring Stephanie Weir, with Stacy Keach as your narrator, was adapted for radio by Dennis Etchison and written for The Twilight Zone by Earl Hamner, Jr. Heard in the cast were Jeff Lupetin, Michelle Graff, Linda Ryder, Roderick Peoples, Meg Falcon, Peggy Roeder, Doug James, Craig Harris, Jennifer Laterio, Chobi Cerny, Carl Amari, and Roy Melanzi. Musical bridges for this Twilight Zone radio drama sung by Doug James with guitarist Roy Melanzi and harmonica by Jeff Lupetin. The producers of The Twilight Zone wish to thank CBS Enterprises and the Rod Serling Estate for making this series possible. This copyrighted radio series is produced and directed by Carl Amari for Falcon Picture Group. Sound design and custom Foley effects for The Twilight Zone by Cerny American Creatives Bob Benson, Craig Lee, Michael Slaybach, and Matt Sorrow. To learn more about the Twilight Zone radio dramas and to contact us, visit our official website at twilightzoneradio.com. Doug James speaking.
You unlock this door with the key of imagination. Beyond it is another dimension, a dimension of sound, a dimension of sight, a dimension of mind. You're moving into a land of both shadow and substance, of things and ideas. You've just crossed over into The Twilight Zone.
What is this place? The time. It must be late. Very late.
Light in the salon. Let's black out down there.
Who?
Forgive me, sir.
Yes? Are you addressing me?
Begging your pardon, but they'll be finished serving dinner soon.
They?
The galley crew, sir.
Why do you tell me this?
Well, I only meant...
What? What did you mean?
Well, all I mean to say is, you'd best go in now, sir, if you want your evening meal.
My meal?
The salon will be closing in a few more minutes.
Oh, yes, of course. In the salon. Is that what you call it?
Yes, sir. It's very dark out here. Would you like to follow me?
Follow?
The lights, you see. From now on, I'll have to switch them off when we open the door to the deck, and then on again. You understand, sir? Because of the blackout.
The blackout? Yes.
This way, sir. Are you all right?
Why wouldn't I be? Is something wrong with my appearance?
Why, no, sir. It's only that... Is this your first time?
My what?
Your first passage. It can take a bit of getting used to. Sea legs and all that.
I'm quite used to being at sea. Thank you. I was just...
Yes, sir?
Listening.
To the engines? Don't worry, sir. The diesels were checked thoroughly before we left port. And Captain Willoughby's top drawer. He'll get us there safe and sound, you can be sure of that.
No, not the engines.
What then?
I was listening to the water. The cold ocean water out there. And the night.
This is the deck of a small freighter, the SS Queen of Glasgow, located somewhere in the North Atlantic. Her registry, British. Gross tonnage, 5,000. Age, indeterminate. At this moment, she is one day out of Liverpool. Her destination, New York. Duly recorded in this ship's log is the sailing time, course to destination, weather conditions, temperature, longitude, and latitude. But what is never recorded in such a log is the fear that washes over a deck like fog and ocean spray. Fear like the throbbing strokes of pistons from the engine's diesels, each one a heartbeat, parceling out every hour into breathless minutes of watching, waiting, and dreading. For the year is 1942, and this particular ship has lost her convoy. Now she must travel alone like an aged, blind thing groping through the unfriendly dark, stalked by the unseen periscopes of steel killers, enemy U-boats that also watch and wait. The Queen of Glasgow is therefore a frightened ship, and she carries with her a premonition of death. In a moment, her crew and passengers will find out just how real that premonition may be, when a course is set that leads them all into an area known as the Twilight Zone.
And now, The Twilight Zone and our story, Judgment Night, starring Chelsea Ross, with Stacy Keach as your narrator.
Why does he keep playing with the lights?
Thought I'd gone blind for a second.
My apologies for the momentary darkness. Wartime regulations, you know.
Think nothing of it.
Perfectly understandable.
Wasn't it a lovely meal?
Yes, indeed.
Glad you enjoyed it, ladies and gentlemen. Something more, perhaps?
Not for us, thank you, Steward. We were just leaving.
Come along, dear.
Wait!
Where's my doll?
Why, here you are, little girl. You dropped it by your chair.
Can you thank the nice man?
Thank you.
You wouldn't want to leave your dolly behind now, would you?
Come along, Joanna. It's well past your bedtime.
Yes, Daddy.
Who's this?
Mr. Oh, I'm afraid I didn't get the gentleman's name. You are...
Forgive me, I'm...
Lancer.
What's that?
Aren't you Lancer?
Oh, yes.
I'm Jerry Potter. We looked for you at dinner.
I was detained. I
saw your name on the purser's list. We were wondering where you were.
You were?
Will you join us?
Oh, no, that's not necessary. There are 3 other tables.
3 empty tables?
I'm really not very hungry.
Well, the captain wasn't able to join us tonight, so there's plenty of room. Come on over, I insist.
Very well.
Coffee, sir?
Yes. Thank you. I believe I would like some coffee.
Here's your seat, Mr. Lancer. The more the merrier, I always say.
The coiner of phrases.
We could do with a bit of merriment.
Let me help you, sir. I'll get the coffee.
Wait. Do I know you from somewhere?
I don't think so, sir.
But your face, I'm sure.
It might well be. I've travelled this line for a number of years. Perhaps it was on another ship before the war.
Before the war?
Seems like a long time ago, doesn't it, sir? Are you quite certain about the food?
What?
The cook can still prepare something.
No, I don't have much of an appetite.
Not even with all this salt air? Makes me hungry enough to eat a horse.
Jerry!
Would that be a seahorse, Mr. Potter?
How about it, Lancer? Have some chow.
Not tonight.
Something happened tonight? Nothing unpleasant, I trust?
Why, I don't know. I honestly don't know.
Mr. Lancer, are you ill?
As a matter of fact...
You do look pale. A bit of the old mal de mer, perhaps. You might do well to take the meal in your cabin.
My cabin?
Your quarters, Mr. Lancer. This is all rather disorienting, isn't it? But a good night's sleep can do wonders.
I could prepare a tray, sir.
No.
I'd recommend a cup of hot broth at the very least.
I'm fine, I tell you. It was just a temporary dizziness. You're all very kind. I shouldn't intrude.
Nonsense.
Then let me do the honors. This is my wife.
Madame.
Hello.
And across the table are our dinner companions, Major Devereaux.
How do you do?
And his secretary, Miss Stanley.
Are you going home, Mr. Lancer?
Home?
Or away from home?
Why, I'm heading away from home.
We are as well, I'm afraid. The Major is heading up a military mission in Washington.
Now, Barbara, loose lips.
Oh, sorry.
I was just telling them that I took this trip once before, when my wife was alive. Spring of 38. How different it was. The Queen Mary, most elegant.
Where do you suppose they dredged up this one? She looks to be 300 years old. The Queen of Glasgow. Long live the Queen.
Oh, hear.
What do you do, Lancer?
Me?
When I saw your name on the list, I tried to figure out what you'd look like. It's a game I play. Try to connect a face with a name. I thought you were probably an old language professor from Oxford or something.
A regular barrel of laughs.
Well, I'm...
There goes the light again.
Well, good evening, Captain Willoughby.
No, please. Remain seated. I don't have much time. I thought I'd just stop for a cup of tea and say hello to those who are still here.
Don't worry on our account.
I'll get you tea, sir.
Thank you, steward.
We did miss you, though, Captain.
I must apologize. We have a miserable fog out there.
No kidding.
And I thought I'd best take my meal on the bridge.
And the rest of the convoy, Captain, are they in sight?
They'd have to be 3 feet off the bow to be in sight, Major. That fog is quite thick.
Oh, dear.
However, we do hope to have some sort of contact by tomorrow. But I wouldn't worry. She's a good stout ship, and this isn't her maiden voyage. She's made this passage often.
I suppose misery loves company, though, doesn't it? I'd feel a lot safer if we were in a convoy. I can almost see those wolf packs converging on us.
There would be no wolf pack converging on a single ship, Major Devereaux.
Sorry?
The principle of the submarine pack is based on the convoy attack.
The gentleman is quite correct. Our primary danger would lie in a single submarine.
Well, that's reassuring. I guess we stand a better chance against one than against 20, don't we?
Just ask Admiral Potter here. He fought with Dewey at Manila. He knows everything.
Still, it only takes one torpedo. They can do such dreadful damage. And I must tell you, I've had a miserably uncomfortable feeling ever since we've left.
What kind of feeling?
Of being followed.
Isn't that something? I've had the same feeling. I'll tell you, I'd rather they go after us with a pocket battleship. That you can see, not a skulking, crummy tin fish a couple of miles underwater.
If we're being followed, you will see the sub, Mr. Potter. It will surface. They won't waste all their torpedoes on us. Not when they can sit back 1,000 yards and shell us with impunity and sink us at will. You forgive me.
This is Mr. Lancer, Captain.
Mr. Lancer? But you sound like a U-boat commander.
My apologies. That was clumsy of me.
Oh, please, sit down.
Let me clean it up, sir.
I hope I didn't spill any coffee on you, Miss Stanley.
No, but you did quite a job on yourself.
That's quite all right.
I'll get you a towel.
I said it was all right.
Yes, of course.
Sit down, Mr. Lancer, please.
Another cup of coffee, sir?
No. Thank you. That won't be necessary.
I think we might start by getting better acquainted. First of all, I trust everyone's comfortable.
Yes, quite.
This ship, you know, wasn't designed to carry passengers. I hope you'll bear with some of the inconveniences. I suppose they're worth living with to get to the States, aren't they?
You can say that again.
Mr. Potter, I understand you're with the American government.
War Production Board.
And where is your home, Mrs. Potter?
Good old Chicago. Windy City.
Oh, how interesting. I do hope to travel farther west one day.
I tell you, I'll be mighty glad to see it again, wind or no wind.
And you, Mr. Lancer?
Yes?
Where's home for you?
Home? I was born in Frankfurt.
Frankfurt? Like in Germany?
Yes, Germany.
Well, how long had you been in England, Mr. Lancer?
How long? Not very long, not long at all. Please accept my apologies. I think I'll go to my quarters now.
Too bad. I was hoping we'd get a poker game going.
Whoop-de-doo.
Perhaps another time. Good night.
Now, there goes an odd one, huh? I had him pegged as a German the minute he came in. And what do you suppose he's traveling on this ship for? You don't think he's a spy, do you?
I rather doubt it, Mr. Potter. All the passengers are well screened. I am a bit concerned about him, however. He doesn't look at all well.
Actually, I'm feeling a bit tired myself. I think I'll be off to bed. Good night, everyone. Sleep well.
Watch your step, Barbara.
I will.
It's very dark out there. Would you like a torch?
Oh, don't worry about me.
I can have the steward escort you.
I wouldn't think of it. See you all at breakfast.
I'll get the light switch.
Thank you, Captain. Good night. Hello? Is someone there? I say, is anyone... Who's there?
Watch your step, Miss Stanley.
Oh, Mr. Lancer.
The stairs are quite slippery from the fog.
So I see.
I was afraid you'd lose your footing.
Thank you for your help.
The fog can be treacherous at sea.
And it carries quite a chill, doesn't it?
Yes. Yes, it does. It's best to stay off the deck at night.
Why are you here, Mr. Lancer?
What?
I thought you'd be in your cabin.
I'm still a bit unsettled. Not quite ready to sleep yet. Miss Stanley?
Yes.
May I ask a question?
Please?
Have we met before?
I don't think so. Why?
You'll forgive me, but you looked so familiar. They all did, for that matter.
Are you sure you're well, Mr. Lancer?
Yes, I seem to be. It's just this feeling.
What sort of feeling?
Oh, it will sound crazy to you.
Go on, please.
Just that I'm doing things, saying things.
That you've done before.
How do you know that?
I know the feeling. I've had it occasionally.
Have you?
Walking into a room and being able to swear that you've been there before. Even the conversations. They seem identical to ones you've had at some other time.
Yes, but what other time and where?
That's always the question, isn't it?
And the people?
Yes, and the people, too.
Yes. That's extraordinary.
What is?
I don't recall. I don't seem to recall boarding this ship.
Don't you?
Or anything else for that matter. How I got here, or why I'm here.
There was a film about that.
Pardon?
In the cinema, a few years ago. With Leslie Howard. Or was it that American? What's his name? Garfield, John Garfield. I believe the title was Outward Bound, something like that.
I don't have time to see many films.
I don't either. But in this one, the people all found themselves on an ocean liner. Of course, it was a cruise ship, not a freighter. But none of them could remember anything. There was a man and a woman, and they met and began talking, much as we are right now, I suppose. And it turned out they were...
Go on.
Well, they were all dead, you see, and on their way to the other side. Isn't that absolute rubbish?
It is indeed.
You don't suppose we're dead, do you? And about to cross the River Styx or some such?
No, that's ridiculous.
I, for one, remember everything. A cab to the docks, and carrying my bags, and my passport, the security clearance.
My passport? Of course. It must be in my cabin.
If we were dead, I'm sure the meal would have been followed by a lovely dessert. Mr. Lancer, may I make a suggestion? Why don't you see the ship's doctor? I'm sure they must have one, even on a freighter.
For what purpose? It has to be some form of temporary disorientation. I was standing on deck, and it was as if I suddenly woke from a deep sleep. I heard your voices from the salon.
Amnesia?
Not really. I know who I am. I'm Karl Lancer. I was born in Frankfurt, Germany. I'm in the...
In the what?
In the...
You were going to tell me. You were in the something or other.
Was I? I don't remember now.
Mr. Lancer, perhaps if you got some sleep, that might be all it takes.
It wouldn't help. I don't think I could get to sleep. I feel as if this were a nightmare. I feel strange. I feel as if there were a disaster waiting out there, some doom that's about to happen. As if we were being stalked. I know we are. It's stalking us. Yes, there's a sub out there, a U-boat. I know it. I know it's out there. I know. Who's there?
Mr. Lancer?
Yes, I'm Lancer.
Would you come with me, please?
Where?
The captain's compliments, sir. He wonders if you could join him in his quarters.
For what purpose?
He'd like a few words with you.
Go on, Mr. Lancer. I'll see myself to my cabin.
Sir, this way. Mr. Lancer, sir.
You wish to see me, Captain?
Thank you for coming, Mr. Lancer. You've met my first officer, Mr. Danbury.
Yes. What is this about?
I wonder if you'd mind answering a few questions.
No, not at all.
First, would you mind showing us your passport?
My passport?
If you don't mind.
Just routine, Mr. Lancer. On our passenger manifest, it seems that your passport number was somehow not included.
Yes, of course. Oh, I'm afraid I don't have my wallet in my pocket. It must be down in my cabin.
That's perfectly all right. Sometime during the next few days, if you think of it, say tomorrow, you can show it to me whenever it's convenient.
Are you feeling better, Mr. Lancer?
Yes, much better.
Is there anything I can get you?
No.
Then, is there anything you'd care to talk about?
How do you mean?
Anything on your mind? Something you'd care to tell us, perhaps?
There's very little I can tell you.
And why is that?
Because I don't remember very much.
No?
Actually, to tell the truth, I don't know how I got here. I don't recall anything about it.
Is that right?
I seem to remember only a few odd, disjointed things. I know, for example, that my name is Karl Lancer. I know I was born in Frankfurt.
So you said. Please continue.
Continue where? That's it. At this moment, that's all I know.
Mr. Lancer.
Yes?
At the table, you exhibited a rather unusual working knowledge of German submarines. Could that, perhaps, stir your memory?
I wish it could, but it doesn't.
I see. In that case, why don't you go on to bed for now? Have a good night's rest. We'll talk tomorrow, you and I.
Very well.
That will be all for now, Mr. Lancer. Good night.
Good night.
Most peculiar.
I'd agree, sir. I'd say he bears watching.
Then watching is what he'll get. I told you what he said at the table. What do you make of it?
That's hard to say. But as I was going to get him on deck, he was talking to one of the passengers, Miss Stanley.
And?
He was speaking quite excitedly, in a very loud voice. I couldn't help but overhear. He was saying something about how he knew there was a U-boat out there. It's stalking us. That's what he said.
You heard him say that?
Those were his exact words.
Thank you, Danbury.
I thought you'd want to know, sir.
Danbury.
Sir?
Let's keep this between ourselves for the time being, shall we?
Yes, sir.
And see that a steward is sent down to his room. I want to have a look at that passport as soon as possible.
Right away, sir.
There you are, sir. All your clothing hung up, I believe that's it. Anything else I can help you with?
No, that will be all.
Ah, your shoes. I'll just put them in the closet. Hold on, what's this?
Where?
In your bag. Looks like an officer's cap, but not one of ours. War souvenir.
What are you talking about?
This, sir. I was wondering if it was a war souvenir.
Let me see that.
Yes, sir. It's a naval officer's cap. Foreign by the style of it.
Don't touch things that don't concern you.
I only thought I'd put it away for you.
That won't be necessary. I'll put it away myself.
Yes, sir.
That will be all. It is a German officer's hat. A submarine commander's. What does it say inside? It must have an identifying label. Yes, here. But this can't be. It says, Karl Lancer, Kapitan, Kriegsmarine.
Mr. Danbury?
Yes, sir?
We've slowed down again. See if you can impress upon that very temperamental engineer the rather dire necessity for speed.
Engine room.
Engine room.
McLeod, can we get any more revs? We're losing speed badly.
Begging your pardon, sir, but I've got these blooming engines trained to the limit now. Kindly tell the captain that if I keep them going at this rate, they'll be a breakdown before morning. In that case, we'll be going a precious lot slower in a drift than under power.
McLeod, we simply have no more revs. If you can give me maximum speed for another 12 hours...
Captain! These engines needed to be overhauled a month ago, and instead of an overhaul, they're getting worked to death.
Well, do what you can, man.
Aye, aye, sir.
What do you think, number one?
Sir?
Cheery predicament we have here. If we reduce speed and give those engines a break, we don't stand a chance. And if we keep them going at maximum, they'll break down inside of 2 hours.
I don't know what to say, Captain. It's a dangerous call either way. If we could only see through this bloody fog.
If they're out there, it won't make any difference. And they're out there, let me tell you. God knows they're out there, waiting like vultures.
Another drink, please.
Begging your pardon, sir, but it's very late.
Don't beg my pardon. Just put the bottle on the bar. Go to bed if you're tired, but leave the bottle. That doesn't sound right.
Sir?
The bearings.
Bearings, sir?
Yes, on the engines.
They always sound like that, sir. You get used to it. You should hear McLeod on the subject. He's the engineer. Says the engines on this tab were originally designed for Lord Nelson.
Is that clock accurate?
Why, yes, sir. She's a real antique, that one. Captain Willoughby had her on the old Harcourt Bay. Keeps perfect time, she does.
It says 5 minutes past 12 at 1:15.
Not for a while yet.
No, but at 1:15, something will happen at 1:15.
Something, sir? What might that be?
I don't know. I really don't know, except the hour and the minute, 1:15. It sticks in my mind.
The tray for the bridge, please.
Just being made up, sir. The cook will be done in a minute. Have a seat at the end of the bar.
Been here long, has he?
Sitting like that for 3 hours. One drink after another. Just sitting there, drinking. Wiping the sweat off his face and asking for more. And not getting drunk, mind you. That's 3/4 of a bottle gone. I'd swear it was lemonade. I've never seen the like.
Why have the engines stopped?
Probably just routine maintenance, sir.
Don't give me that. They've broken down.
I don't think it's serious, sir.
You don't think it's serious? Adrift in waters like these without any power, you don't think that's serious? We're defenseless here. Now we are absolutely defenseless.
They'll be repaired, Mr. Lancer. We'll be underway again soon.
No, we won't be underway soon. We'll drift until 1:15.
That's what he's been saying all night long.
You know, of course, how easy it would be for a submarine to...
You're a nervous man, Mr. Lancer. I'd suggest you call it a night.
Oh, I'm a nervous man. I can assure you that I am suffering from something a little more serious than nerves. I'm suffering from knowledge. I'm suffering from knowing what's going to happen.
Really? Now?
My affliction comes from waiting and knowing that inside of an hour, a U-boat will surface off our bow with searchlights and a deck gun. We'll be attacked and we won't be able to run away.
Here, sir.
Sit down, man. How does it feel to you people just standing still and waiting for a shell or a torpedo to smash into you, waiting for the ship to blow apart so that you can find yourself in the water, closing in on you, filling your lungs so you can't scream?
I said sit down, man. Mr. Lancer, this kind of talk won't do you or anyone else any good.
Here's the captain's tray, sir.
Leave it.
Is something wrong?
The gentleman is ill. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Carry on.
Yes, sir.
Go on, cook. Back to the kitchen with you.
The U-boat's coming. We must get the engines started or abandon ship. That's what we must do. Yes, we must abandon ship. Do you hear me? Why has the clock stopped? Where did you go? Where have you all gone? Why have you left me alone like this? Where? Where is everyone? What is that? The searchlight. It's here. That's the U-boat. The U-boat is here. We've got to get out. Off the ship, everybody! There you are. All you passengers, out of your rooms. Listen to me. There's a U-boat. I just saw it. She's going to sink us. Can't you hear me? Why don't you move? Are you all out of your minds? What do I have to do? Do I have to grab you and carry you up on deck? Do I have to throw you bodily into the lifeboats? Do I have to knock you unconscious? They're gone. But where? Is the entire ship empty? Or have I gone mad? A life preserver, yes. SS Queen of Glasgow. Wait. I remember that name. Queen of Glasgow. Queen of Glasgow. Potter? Major Devereaux! Miss Stanley, where are you? Captain, steward, we must abandon ship. Fire fry! Ja, Captain. Fire! They are shelling us. We're hit, I tell you. Miss Stanley, we must get out. The lifeboat.
I can, Mr. Lancer. The roof's collapsed. The door won't open.
Climb through the porthole, quickly.
I'll try.
Where are the lifeboats? Over here, Mr. Devereaux.
We'll have to climb down.
Help us, please, my wife.
I'm coming, Mr. Potter. Watch out! The rail is collapsing! Family, the little girl. Where? The doll. Here, I have it. Who could do such a thing? Who? Yeah?
Not much to show, Captain Lancer.
That's all.
Very little wreckage floated to the surface. Only this life preserver. There were no survivors.
Then I'd say that's a good catch tonight, wouldn't you? Very good catch.
It says SS Queen of Glasgow.
Ah, a 5,000-tonner. Isn't that what the registry reads?
Yes, sir.
Cheer up, Lieutenant. Hand me the coffee. Well, pour it.
If you wish, sir.
You have nerves, Mueller.
Not really, sir. A little shaky, perhaps.
Oh? Why?
Nothing, sir.
I asked you a question. Why?
There were women and children on that ship.
So?
We gave them no warning.
You'd have us give them warning, eh? So their radio man can send out their position, which quite incidentally is our position. You have sentiment, but no brains. You're an old woman, Mueller. You know that?
I just find it difficult.
To do what?
To reconcile killing those people. Without warning. It makes me wonder if we're not damned now.
In the eyes of the British Admiralty, we most certainly are.
I mean in the eyes of God.
You're not just a fool, Lieutenant. You're also a religious fool. Perhaps a mystic, too. And if we are damned, what will happen?
I've had dreams about it. Maybe people like us have a special kind of hell waiting. Maybe to be damned is to have a fate like the people on that ship. To have to suffer as they suffered and die as they died.
You are a mystic, Lieutenant.
We'd ride the ghost of that ship every night for eternity. Every night, Herr Capitan. For eternity.
What are you talking about?
They could die only once. Just once. But we can die 100 million times. Every night. Ride the ghost of that ship. Every night. Every night.
What is this place? The time. It must be late. Very late.
Light in the salon. Let's black out down there.
Who?
Forgive me, sir.
Yes? Are you addressing me?
Begging your pardon, but they'll be finished serving dinner soon.
They?
The galley crew, sir.
Why do you tell me this?
I only meant...
What? What did you mean?
All I mean to say is, you'd best go in now, sir, if you want your evening meal.
My meal?
The salon will be closing in a few more minutes.
Oh, yes, of course. In the salon. Is that what you call it?
Yes, sir. It's very dark out here. Would you like to follow me?
Follow?
The lights, you see. From now on, I'll have to switch them off when we open the door to the deck and then on again. You understand, sir? Because of the blackout.
The blackout? Yes.
This way, sir. Are you all right?
Why wouldn't I be? Is something wrong with my appearance?
Why, no, sir. It's only that... Is this your first time?
My what?
Your first passage. It can take a bit of getting used to. Sea legs and all that.
I'm quite used to being at sea. Thank you. I was just...
A special kind of hell waiting. Maybe to be damned is to have a fate like the people on that ship. To have to suffer as they suffered and die as they died. We'd ride the ghost of that ship every night for eternity. For eternity. For eternity. For eternity.
Yes, sir?
Just listening.
To the engines?
No, not the engines. I was listening to the water. The cold ocean water out there. And the night.
You've heard talk about paying the fiddler, the comeuppance awaiting every man when the ledger of his life is opened and examined. The credits and debits added up, a tally made, and then the reward or the penalty paid. In the case of Karl Lancer, former Capitan and U-boat commander, Navy of the Third Reich, this is the penalty. This is the justice meted out. This is Judgment Night in the Twilight Zone.
More from the Twilight Zone after this.
You are about to enter another dimension. A dimension not only of sight and sound, but of mind. A journey into a wondrous land of imagination. Next stop, the Twilight Zone. Hi, this is Stacy Keach. I'd like to take a moment to tell you about our Twilight Zone website at twilightzoneradio.com. At twilightzoneradio.com, you'll find the latest information on these Twilight Zone radio dramas, including behind-the-scenes photographs, plus the newest product releases, trivia contests, ways to contact us, other Twilight Zone-related info and merchandise, plus links to other fascinating websites. So make your next stop twilightzoneradio.com.
Visit twilightzoneradio.com to purchase these Twilight Zone radio dramas on cassette and CD, or call toll-free 1-866-989-ZONE. That's 1-866-989-9663.
Judgment Night, starring Chelsea Ross with Stacy Keach as your narrator, was adapted for radio by Dennis Etchison and written for the Twilight Zone by Rod Serling. Heard in the cast were Nick Sands, Damian Arnold, Richard Shavson, James Houghton, Sarah Wellington, Christian Stolte, Fernette Lebo, Doug James, Martin Astrop, Anna Rose Benson, and David Darlow. To learn more about the Twilight Zone radio dramas and to obtain audio cassettes and CDs of these programs, visit our website at twilightzoneradio.com. The producers of the Twilight Zone wish to thank CBS Enterprises, Carol Serling, Dennis Etchison, Dick Brescia Associates, Claire Simon Casting, Terry Jennings, XM Satellite Radio, Sirius Satellite Radio, our sponsors and our radio affiliates for helping make this series possible. This copyrighted radio series is produced and directed by Carl Amari for Falcon Picture Group. Audio editing, sound design, Foley effects, and mix for the Twilight Zone radio dramas are by Cerny American creatives Craig Lee, Michael Slaybach, Bob Benson, and Jason Rizzo. To learn more about the Twilight Zone radio dramas and to contact us, visit our official website at twilightzoneradio.com. Doug James speaking.
You unlock this door with the key of imagination. Beyond it is another dimension, a dimension of sound, a dimension of sight, a dimension of mind. You're moving into a land of both shadow and substance, of things and ideas. You've just crossed over into the Twilight Zone.
Over here! Look out! Look out! Ollie, ollie, up, free, free, free!
Get away, you kids! I've told you not to play here. Go on now.
It's so noisy.
They're gone now. Come along, Mrs. Knaus. This way, everyone.
Oh, but Doctor, I have my knitting to do.
Another time. Out onto the porch.
I didn't finish my crossword puzzle.
It will wait, Mr. Agee.
Now then, isn't this a beautiful day?
I don't know why we have to go.
It isn't good to spend all your time inside. Everybody needs the sun once in a while. Even you, Mrs. Summers.
I've had my share of the sun. Now I need my rest.
We all do at our age. Where's Mr. Conroy?
He's not feeling so well this morning.
Well, I'm not either.
What about Mr. Whitley? Why does he get to stay in?
He's waiting for an important call. Watch your step. Nurse will bring the picnic baskets.
Well, some of us may not want a picnic.
A picnic, is it? On the grass?
All those ants.
We have blankets and chairs. You'll see.
Darn those kids anyway. Hey, quit running! Stop it!
Like wild Indians.
They won't bother us. This way, there's a nice place under the trees.
Listen to them, would you?
Ah, they're only children.
They know they aren't supposed to play on the grounds. How can a body think?
Now, Ben, just read your paper. They're not hurting anyone.
Well, let them play someplace else. They've got homes, don't they?
It's the grass.
The what?
We have such a big lawn at Sunnyvale. Kids can't resist it.
Oh, what are you doing downstairs, Charlie? I thought you had to get ready.
Not today.
You haven't heard from your son? I thought it was all set.
Maybe you didn't get my letter.
Oh, he got it all right. They just don't care. Nobody cares anymore.
The boy has enough problems. It's a small house and the second baby's on the way. It was a foolish idea moving in with him. They don't need an old duffer like me around.
Would you listen to that? It's enough to wake the dead, I tell you.
Don't be so hard on them, Ben. They're only kids.
A fine state of affairs when your own son turns against you.
Stay out of the over-the-Rhine neighborhood. Technology stocks extended
Mr.
their
Whitley?
gains Wednesday. Mid positive views on the sector from
There you are.
Yes, nurse?
You have a phone call.
I do?
I believe it's your son.
Well, what do you know? Be right there.
I'll tell him.
Isn't that something? Guess he got my letter after all.
I never get any letters. Or phone calls. Nope.
You will, Ben, you will. Excuse me, I'd better get it before he hangs up.
What are they doing out there?
Don't be a grouch. It's Saturday. Perfect for kick the can.
Perfect for what?
We used to play it all the time, remember?
No, I don't remember anything of that kind.
Sunnyvale Rest Home, a place for the aged. The address is 1275 Tranquility Lane, on the outskirts of town. It offers room and board, nursing care, and a kind of refuge from the world. Outside, a common game called Kick the Can. Very shortly, a man will have a choice to make. He can either die in this world or escape to another kind of refuge in the Twilight Zone.
And now, The Twilight Zone, and our story, Kick the Can, starring Shelley Berman and Stan Freberg, with Stacy Keach as your narrator.
Some picnic.
Plastic spoons and forks.
Well, potato salad was good.
What do you mean? It was spoiled.
No, it wasn't, Emma. They made it in the kitchen, just for us.
You must admit, it's better when it's fresh.
I think I hurt my back sitting down. Oh.
The ground was damp.
It was. Bad for my arthritis.
Will you people please hold it down? I'm trying to read.
Oh, you shush, Ben Conroy. No one's bothering you.
Easy for you to say.
Where is Mr. Whitley?
Still in his room, probably, taking a nap.
Oh, that's what I'd like to do.
And why, may I ask, on such a lovely day?
There he is.
Going somewhere, Charles?
Yes. Why are you all dressed up?
It's my son. He's coming to get me.
You don't say.
He called a little while ago.
He did.
He's on his way.
At least someone gets calls.
What's he carrying?
Is that your suitcase, Mr. Whitley?
Indeed it is.
You're going to stay overnight, then?
A bit longer than that, I should say. That is, if they have the room fixed up.
Room?
At my son's house.
You mean you're moving in with them?
That's the plan. If they'll have me.
Well, what about the rest of your things, Charlie? You can't just leave your things behind.
No hurry. It all can be packed up and sent over later.
Well, we'll certainly miss you. Will you come back to visit us?
Of course I will. Meanwhile, I'll call and see how everyone's doing.
May we write you?
Please, I'd appreciate it. Mr. Cox has the address.
Nobody writes. They say they will, but they never do.
There he is now.
Hey, aren't you going to say goodbye?
I hate goodbyes, Mr. A.G., don't you? Take care, all.
Here, let me carry that for you.
I've got it.
Who's that behind the wheel?
His son, David, don't you remember?
Such a nice young man.
Let me see.
Some car, huh?
Betty costs pretty penny.
Everything does nowadays.
Don't crowd now. You wouldn't want him to think you're watching.
Hi, Dad.
David, you're looking well, son.
What's the suitcase for?
Oh, just a few things for now.
I don't understand.
Wouldn't want to push you out of the house and home.
What?
Of course, I don't have that much anymore, but I suppose it could go into storage.
Whoa. I think there's been a misunderstanding.
There has?
Get in. We need to talk.
If it isn't convenient today, we can make it another time.
Listen, Dad.
Yes?
I didn't say I'd come to get you. I said I'd come to see you.
But I thought, didn't you get my letter?
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. If it were up to me...
You don't have to explain.
Well, Debbie's turning the extra room into a nursery. Right now it's being painted and...
I understand.
I don't think you do. Let's drive a bit. Your friends are watching us.
It's all right, really.
Let's go into town. I'll buy you lunch.
That's not necessary.
Please, Dad. I want to.
This wasn't a good idea.
If you'll let me explain.
Pull over here, please. I can walk back.
But, Dad...
The exercise will be good for me.
If you'll just listen...
We'll have lunch another Saturday, son. Call first, though. I'm really quite busy these days.
You're taking this all wrong.
Give my love to Debbie, will you?
doing?
What does it look like? He's coming back.
I thought he said...
Don't stare. It's not polite.
Yeah, you're it. Gotcha. Hey, where'd our can go? That old man's got it. Hey, mister.
What's this?
Our can.
Your can?
Can we have it back?
Could you have...
Yeah, we need it.
Oh, you do, huh?
Yeah, we're playing a game.
Yes. Yes, I remember. This is a good can. Nice and sturdy. It will take a lot of kicks.
It will?
You'll have to play by the rules, though.
What rules?
You know the rules, don't you?
Hey, give it back. Please, mister?
I'd say this can is just about the perfect size.
Is he gonna keep it? Hey, mister, can we have our can back?
You can get another. Any one will do. Tomatoes, beans, doesn't matter. You'll see.
Charlie? You in there?
It's going to be a beautiful sunny day today. And
Yes?
expect much more of the same over the next couple of
Just
days.
wondered
You might
what
wanna do
happened
some
to
of
you.
those outdoor activities.
Not a thing, Ben, not a thing.
Las Vegas, 68. Los Angeles.
Thought I'd lie down for a minute. Come on in if you'd like.
Sorry about that son of yours.
Are you? I'm not. This is a good enough place for me. I don't know what I was thinking.
Here, I'll close the window for you.
Why? It's a beautiful day, don't you think?
Oh, so much noise.
Yes, what a great running and shouting.
Huh. That's what you call it?
Such a grouch. You can't stop kids from playing kick the can. It's in their blood, like statues or hide and seek, a ritual this time of year.
You surprise me sometimes, Charles.
And why do you say that?
You actually brought that tin can up to your room? Must be filthy.
No, it's not. It's been emptied out and washed clean and baked by the sun till it's shiny as the day it was made, tempered by the wind and the grass and the warm summer air.
Sure you're feeling all right?
Admit it, Ben.
Admit what?
Don't you ever think about it? You must.
I don't know what you're talking about.
All kids play those games the same as we did, and the moment they stop, they begin to grow old.
Oh, come on.
It's almost as though playing kick the can keeps them young.
Huh. So that's what this is for. Magic.
I'm not sure.
Charlie, I'm worried about you. You're not yourself.
Aren't I? You don't believe in magic anymore, do you, Ben?
Huh, what are you talking about?
But there was a time when you did believe in it.
Never.
We've known each other since I can't remember. Since we were tow-headed kids. You believed in magic then.
Huh, not me.
Yes, you did. When we walked on different sides of the street lamp, you'd say bread and butter. When your baby teeth came out, you put them under your pillow for the tooth fairy. And when you went down the sidewalk, you were careful because you knew that if you stepped on a crack, you'd break your mother's back. Oh, you believed in magic all right.
What is wrong with you, Charles? Would you like me to get the nurse?
What happened, Ben? Where did the robbery take place?
Robbery?
A thief stole everything away when we weren't looking. Who was it, Ben? Was it time or something else?
We grew up, that's all. Everybody gets older.
Do they? Think, Ben. How can we be sure? Maybe there are people who stay young, only we don't know it. Maybe they have a secret that they keep from the rest of us.
Now, Charles.
Is there something kids know that they forget? That they want to forget? They say, when I get big, I'll be a fireman or a detective or an explorer. They wish so hard to get older that it finally happens. They get taller and stiffer and forget the magic that made it all possible.
There is something wrong with you. I've never heard you talk this way before.
Maybe the fountain of youth isn't a fountain at all. Maybe it's a way of looking at things, a way of thinking.
Charles?
Yes?
Stop it.
Stop what?
You're an old man. Don't you understand? Your youth has been gone for 60 years. Well, what I mean is, you lived a full life, Charles. Don't go sloppy now. Don't spoil it by acting like a nut.
But it's all so clear. It makes sense. It isn't too late to play kick the can. That's the secret. Can't you see, Ben? Can't you?
I see a plain old tin can with dents in it. That's all.
Then look again. This can is special. I'm absolutely sure of it.
And so, that's why I thought I should tell you.
I'm glad you did.
It's just that I can't stand to see him make a fool of himself.
Of course not.
And if there is something wrong with him, something in the head, then you can get him the right medication. You understand, don't you, Mr. Cox?
I do, Mr. Conroy. You were right to come to me.
When he acts that way, I feel I don't know him at all.
It's foolish talk, I agree.
So what are you going to do?
Nothing.
Beg pardon?
At least not for the time being. If I got excited every time someone indulged in foolish talk around here, I'd be upset every minute of the day. Let him go on about kick the can if he wants. He isn't doing any harm.
But I'm worried, I tell you. It isn't like him.
He's getting on in years. It's common for folks of a certain age to behave like children once in a while.
Oh, nonsense. He's no older than I am.
In some ways, maybe, but in other ways, when some people get old, truly old, in their minds, they may act strangely, out of character. Take Mr. Agee, for instance. He's as sane as they come, but do you remember that ruckus out on the porch the other day? Somehow he got hold of some firecrackers. The nurse found him trying to set one off.
It must have been those kids.
Well, wherever he got them, he could have hurt himself, and that's something that concerns me.
Charles hasn't done anything like that. I just don't want to hear him talking crazy.
Oh, it isn't necessarily crazy.
Huh? You haven't heard him.
Look at it this way. As far as he's concerned, all his best years are behind him. He can't even look forward to spending time with his son and daughter-in-law.
A fine thing.
So, that being the case, he'd rather return to an earlier time, one he recalls with pleasure. It only makes sense from his point of view, so he uses a time machine to accomplish it.
A what?
It's called memory. Is that so crazy, Mr. Conroy? Everybody does it, even you.
But he actually believes he can be young again by playing kids' games.
Not really. He's exploring, that's all. He'd like to believe that kick the can is a magic button he can push to make himself young. But deep down inside, he knows it won't work. Instead of the disappointment of failure, he'll never risk pushing that button to find out. Stop worrying. Your friend is fine.
Are you certain?
I'm certain. Until he does something to endanger his health or the health of others, there's no reason to interfere. Thanks for stopping by my office, though. Look at the time. You wouldn't want to miss dinner.
Well, in that case, I suppose...
It still troubles you, doesn't it? What would you have me do?
Maybe if you talk to him.
It would be a waste of time. But you have a point. Perhaps I'm reluctant to face the facts myself. Every time one of our people goes senile, I get a little cold inside. When I took this assignment, I was 32. Now I'm 43. Everyone grows old, Mr. Conroy. Everyone.
I think we should go in now.
Yes. It turns chilly this time of day.
Stay a while. We can watch the sun go down.
I've seen enough sunsets, thank you.
Hey, it's the same. It's pretty sight. Puts me in the mind of back home.
If we're going to stay on the porch, I'll need my sweater.
Why don't you come inside with me, Mrs. Summers?
Give me a moment to get my strength.
There you all are. I wondered where you'd gone.
Hello there, Whitley.
Hello.
We were just going in.
Why?
Before it gets dark.
I have my programs to watch.
What's wrong with you people?
Wrong. Nothing in particular.
Then show a little life. Aren't you the same ones who used to skip rope and hunt pollywogs and night crawlers when the sun went down?
Why, I don't think so.
Don't ring a bell.
Well, I was. If you can't remember it, I'll remember it for you. The weather was just like this back in Wheattown of a summer evening. Right after dinner, you'd hear a banging of screen doors all down the block, and there we'd be, Stanley Maple and his kid brother, Wes, and Ben Conroy, and the Arvis girls, and some others whose names I can't think of. The air would be soft like this, children weather, and we'd come out with no coats, and we'd start shouting and play kick the can.
Yeah, you're right. Everybody played that game. Absolutely everybody. Or catch, or hide and seek. Seems like a million years ago.
I was fastest runner on the block.
Were you?
Sure was. When we played kick the can, I was never it. But now, ooh, look at these legs.
I remember.
Sure you do.
But we all grow old.
I miss the running most. I think if I could only run again, growing old wouldn't be so bad.
I agree with that.
That's one way to look at it. Maybe we can't run as far and as fast, but we can move about, and there are lots of trees and bushes. If the hunted are handicapped, so is the hunter.
You can't be serious. He isn't serious.
But I am.
I was the fastest runner on the block.
Us? Children's games?
It's the secret. Can't you see? The secret of youth.
Well, now, I don't know about that.
Look at this. What do you see?
Ooh. What have you got there?
Just what you think it is. The fountain of youth. The source of the Nile.
Looks like a tin can to me.
It's a good deal more than that, I promise. Take another look. Think, feel. Have you forgotten how? Have you all gone too far to turn back?
Back to what?
You mean to what we were? Yes.
Do you feel it inside you yet? Here, take the can, touch it, pass it around. Does it wake the part of you that's been asleep?
Let me see that.
Well?
Why? It fits perfectly in my hands.
Here, Mr. Agee, you try.
Okay. Ooh, I thought it would be cold, but it's warm.
Is it?
Of course it is. Put it like a seashell. Now listen.
To what?
Can you hear it? Summer, grass, running and jumping, youth.
I hear something.
It's telling you to wake up. This is the last chance. Somebody, tell me I'm not crazy. Or if I am crazy, prove it to me. I can't play kick the can alone.
Well, I don't know, Charlie. I'm not quite sure, but I think these legs, they might just work.
Oh, there's the sprinkler.
Yep. every afternoon at this time.
Now we must go in before the spray blows this way.
Yes.
Sprinklers?
I remember sprinklers.
We all do, don't we? Hold on. Do you see it?
See what?
A rainbow. Look at it in the air, above the lawn.
Why, I believe I see it.
Remember running through the sprinklers on a summer's day? What could be more fun than that?
Wait, Charles. What are you going to do?
What does it look like? I'm going to do what feels better than anything. Run through the sprinklers and cool off. Somebody hold my shoes.
Well, look at him, will you?
This way, everybody. It feels great.
Mr. Whitley.
Charlie, what are you doing?
Come on in. The weather's fine.
Nurse! Nurse!
Yes?
Help me get him inside.
Yes, Doctor.
Don't worry about me. I'm having a great time.
That's enough. He's soaked. Get him some dry clothing and put him to bed before he comes down with pneumonia.
Right away.
Ah, you're spoiled sports. That's what you are. I don't need any help.
Don't be difficult, Mr. Whitley. Just come along. I'll get you a towel.
What are you doing, Ben? Did you call them?
It's for your own good, Charlie. You'll only hurt yourself.
I thought we were friends.
We are. That's why.
This way. I'll bring your shoes later.
All right, everybody. The party's over.
But he wasn't hurting anyone, was he?
You see, he's been talking to them. Pretty soon he'll have them believing it.
I was afraid of something like this.
Yeah, it's like he's gone crazy after all.
I'll have him moved to the observation room in the morning.
But, Doctor, to be all alone, that'll kill him.
If I don't, he'll end up killing himself.
Senile? Me?
Mr. Whitley, please try to understand.
You want to put me in a special room? Alone?
You don't leave me much choice.
Why? What rules have I broken?
There have been complaints.
Oh, there have. Who from, may I ask?
That's not the point.
Go on, tell me. I want to know. Who thinks I'm breaking the rules?
It's not so much a matter of rules as attitude. Look out the window. Grass, trees, a park across the street, all very peaceful. The kind of place people come to for rest and relaxation. It's what Sunnyvale is known for. But if things happen that rile them up, disturb their peace, well then, we can't stay in business. You see that, don't you?
So the charge is disturbing the peace. And for that, you want to isolate me from my friends.
I hope that won't be necessary now. You've got to go out there and show them you're all right. Cut the crazy talk. Learn to fit in. That's not hard, is it?
What a choice. To keep that nurse from pawing at my pulse all day, I have to sit like a vegetable, stare into space.
Listen, I'm trying to help you. Keep on like that, and they'll put you away. I won't have a choice. Use your head.
Maybe you're right.
There. You see? You're an intelligent man. It's a question of playing the game. Isn't that something we all have to do?
Yes, I suppose it is.
Good, Mr. Whitley. I knew you'd see it my way. Now, why don't you go up and rest before dinner? Tonight's the bingo game, remember?
I remember. Goodbye, Doctor.
Goodbye, Mr. Whitley. Anytime you want to talk, feel free. I consider it part of my job.
I made him change into fresh clothes.
So I see. Thank you.
Is he going to be all right?
I think so. It must be quite a transition. Remind me of that when it's time, will you, nurse?
Time for what?
To pack it all in. Personally, I think I'd rather go back to the town where I grew up instead of rooming with a house full of strangers.
Wake up.
Who? What?
Come.
Charles, what is it?
Shh. Quietly.
Come where?
We're going to play a game.
What do you have there?
What does it look like?
An empty tin can. We're going to play kick the can now? It's dark outside.
It usually is in the middle of the night. Now get your robe and come with me. Mr. Freitag.
It's us.
What? What?
It's time. We're all gathering downstairs.
Why?
Something important. It's a secret.
What would Mr. Cox say?
He'd say it was dangerous and foolish. He'd say it was crazy, and maybe it is. Maybe it's necessary to be a little crazy for magic to work. He'd say we'd be acting like children. But isn't that the idea? Only children can play kick the can. Now get the others. Freitag, wake Mrs. Summers. A.G., you get Mrs. Wister and Mrs. Knaus. Let me see, who else? There's Mr. Carlson.
Everyone?
Everyone.
Well, what if they won't come?
They've got to. Don't take no for an answer. Hurry.
I heard people walking around. Whoa, what's going on here?
Mr. Whitley has an idea.
Would you like to come too?
Hello, Ben.
Charles? What are you doing?
Go on. Do as I said.
Yeah.
Right away.
I'll see you downstairs.
You should be sleeping. Everyone should be. What's that in your hand? No, Charles, you can't.
Who says so?
It's against the rules.
The devil with the rules. It's our last chance, don't you see? Ben, come with us out to the lawn.
Me?
Yes, you. Ben, we always did everything together. Let's not stop now. Even if you think it's crazy, come out and play.
Come to your senses, Charles.
You think I'm obsessed? You think I've got hold of one crazy idea and won't let it go?
Well, haven't you?
Maybe so, but where I have one idea that's strangling me, you have dozens. You're the one obsessed.
Oh, nonsense.
Is it? You're afraid of death, but you're also afraid of life. You think age gives you the right to stop growing. You've sealed yourself inside your shell, and you're afraid to poke your head out and look around.
That's enough.
You're afraid of a new idea. You're afraid to look silly, afraid to make mistakes. You've decided you're an old man, and that's what's made you old.
I am old, Charles, and so are you. It's a fact.
Facts be damned.
Your bones are old. They'll break if you try to run with them. Your heart is old. Your lungs are old. Don't you get it? You're used up, worn out by a lifetime. Sit down, Charles, before you fall down. Go back to your bed.
I can't do that, Ben.
Charles?
I've got to find out. Won't you help me, Ben? There is magic in the world. I know there is. When I fell in love with Mary and kissed her for the first time, that was magic. When my boy was born, that was magic. The moon is magic, and the stars. Friendship is a magic thing, too. Life is magic. Maybe I'm right, Ben. Can't you consider that? Maybe kick the can is the greatest magic of all. Well, what do you say?
There's nothing to say. I just don't know how to get through to you anymore.
Then I'll do it alone.
What are we doing here?
I'll catch my death.
Now, you just wait. Mr. Whitley has something in mind.
Yeah, something important.
But what could it be?
Don't you know? Don't you remember?
Remember what?
How it used to be. How we used to sneak out of the house after dark when the grown-ups weren't looking and the weather was like this. Don't you remember how we used to play kick the can?
Everybody played in my neighborhood.
A long time ago. A long, long time.
Funny. It doesn't seem that long ago to me.
I remember.
Yes, I think I do too.
But we've all grown so old.
Are you sure?
If these legs would carry me.
How do you know they won't until you try?
You can't be serious. He isn't serious.
But I am.
You mean us? Children's games?
What about the nurse?
She's asleep. If we keep our voices down and open the door carefully, she won't hear us.
Go outside?
Why not? Are you chicken?
Show them the can.
Where did you get that?
From some kids. They've already broken it in. Well, are you with me? Or do I have to play kick the can all by myself?
Who remembers the rules?
Mr. Cox.
Hold your horses. I'm coming. What is it?
Mr. Cox, come quick.
Keep your voice down. You'll wake everybody.
They're already awake. Hurry, hurry. You've got to stop them.
Calm down, will you? What are you talking about?
You'll see. Come to the front room.
Easy, Mr. Conroy. Now, what is it exactly that I'm supposed to see?
There's no time to lose.
But there's no one here. Why is the door open?
Because they've gone outside.
Why would they do that?
It's like I said, to play kick the can.
That was just a crazy idea. Mr. Whitley's forgotten all about it.
No, you're wrong. They really mean to play.
Calmly, please. You mean now, at this hour?
That's right, and it's all because of Charlie. Now I'm really worried about him. What'll happen when it doesn't work? He really believed it, see? That it would make him young.
That's not the problem. What worries me is what will happen if he tries to run. He can't take the exertion. None of them can.
5, 10.
Where?
15.
Look,
20.
the front lawn.
25.
30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Come on, I know. Ready or not, here I come. Come on, everybody, let's hide. This is gonna be good. Over here, hurry up. 85, 90, 95, 100. Ready or not?
Where are they?
Here I come.
And what are these kids doing here? I told them to stay away.
Look out! Run, Amanda, run!
Maybe they're around the other side. I'll go check.
Hey, kick the can over to me. Hey, Ben! Look at me! I told you it would work.
Charles?
Come on, you want to play?
No, it can't be.
Ben, you better hurry up, or it'll be too late for you.
Charles!
Yeah, hurry up, or it'll be too late.
What is it? Do you see them yet?
Gotcha.
Is that...
Here, you kids, how many times do I have to tell you, go home?
Get out
No,
of my way.
wait.
What are you doing here this time of night?
1, 2,
Charles?
3, you're out.
Charlie?
Sorry, Ben. I wish you could have believed. I gotta go.
Charlie!
Hey, kick it over here, over here.
Charlie! Take me with you.
Get away and stay away.
Mr. Cox, please.
Last one over fences, rotten egg.
Come on, let's go. I can't climb that.
Charlie, wait. Wait! Charlie!
Hey, you guys, wait up.
We gotta find the others. They can't have gone far. I bet Whitley's taken them down to the orchard.
No.
Why?
Look all you want, Mr. Cox. You won't find them.
Wait here.
You forgot your can, Charlie. But don't you worry none. I'll keep it for you. Inside. In case you ever come back for it.
Come on, let's play kick the can. Come on, let's hide. You'll never find me. You can't catch me. I'm too fast.
Haha, you missed me. Come on. No, kick it to me. Kick it to me.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you're in. Ollie, Ollie, oxen, free, free, free.
Sunnyvale Rest Home, a place for people too ancient to remember the fragile magic of youth. A place for those who have forgotten that childhood, maturity, and old age are magically intertwined. A dying place for those who have grown too stiff in their thinking to revisit the Twilight Zone.
Hi, this is Carl Amari, producer of the Twilight Zone radio dramas. I'd like to take a moment to tell you about our official website at twilightzoneradio.com, where you'll get the latest news and information on these Twilight Zone radio dramas. Plus, at twilightzoneradio.com, you can digitally download 3 free episodes or any of our episodes for only $1.95 each. In this age of ever-changing technology, we've decided to make these episodes instantly available to you by making the Twilight Zone radio dramas a digital download-only series. This means that this series will no longer be offered on CD. The CD collections at our website are now being offered while supplies last at buy one, get one free. So be sure to get your favorites before they're sold out. Be sure to visit us often, and I'll see you in the zone.
Kick the Can, starring Stan Freberg and Shelley Berman with Stacy Keach as your narrator, was adapted for radio by Dennis Etchison and written for The Twilight Zone by George Clayton Johnson. Heard in the cast were Christian Stolte, Kurt Nabig, Herb Graham, Joby Cerny, Doug James, Roz Alexander, Meg Thalken, Renee Matthews, Sarah Wellington, C.J. Amari, Natalie Berg, Amanda Amari, Mitchell Hernandez, Julia Cosmos, Robert Gertish, Matthew Gertish, and Braden Looper. The producers of The Twilight Zone wish to thank CBS Enterprises and the Rod Serling Estate for making this series possible. This copyrighted radio series is produced and directed by Carl Amari for Falcon Picture Group and Westwood One. Sound design and custom Foley effects for The Twilight Zone by Cerny American creatives Bob Benson, Craig Lee, Michael Slaybach, and Matt Sorrow. To learn more about the Twilight Zone radio dramas and to contact us, visit our official website at twilightzoneradio.com.